Good evening and welcome to Weekend Update. I'm your host, Eric Farmer. Today is Saturday, August 10th, 2024. Just a lovely summer day up here in the Rocky Mountains. And yeah, nice to be here. Fuck yeah. But starting the show a little early tonight. The show must go on. But yeah, what a hell of a year it's been, 2024, huh? Holy crap! It's been a tough year for me, man. I ain't gonna lie. I've had a tough time, man. Hey, Davey boy in the house. Yeah, but yeah, it's been a fucking tough year, man. Probably been one of the worst fucking years of my life, man. As far as economics, yeah. You're just even coming on my dog training. Nice. I was thinking of making some more dog training videos because Jake's doing really well, man. He's doing much better than I am. But yeah, I've been working hard training that dog. Jake, he's a good boy. He comes when I call him. Come here. Yeah, we were just up at the brewery. Jake was behaving himself real well. He was behaving himself very well, weren't you, Jake? Yeah. Say hello. Yeah, this dog has been so good. I've been working real hard with him on the training, and it's paying off. All my hard work and patience with him, it's really he's getting much better. Today we were at the brewery, and he was playing with other dogs, so that's really cool, man. He's been, I've had him for 2 months now, and it's been a little bit of a challenge with him. I got to admit, if you're looking at the dog training video, you can see the frustration, after 2 months of working with the dog. But finally, after I made that video, the last couple of days he's gotten a lot better. Today he was great. Today he was really good as far as his walking and socializing. I'm happy with the progress with Jake. He's really coming around after 2 months. But I've been working real hard the whole time with the dog. Fuck yeah. I got my pitcher of beer here. Fuck yeah. We're finally getting some rain up here. Man, it's been one dry summer, which is nice still. In a way, the dry summer has really cut down on my yard work chores because nothing's growing. So I've done like probably a quarter of the mowing that I would normally do in the summer. Usually on a normal summer when it rains the normal amount, I would be mowing at least like every single weekend. I'll be mowing the front yard one weekend, the backyard the next weekend, and weed whacking. And not this year. It's just been so dry. And I think, thank God we're finally getting a little rain, man. That's good. For the last 3 days, we've gotten some rain. AB said, I use a shock vibrate tone collar for 20 years and have never had to use the shock function. The vibrate and tone button is all it takes. Nice. My dogs won't leave the yard or pull the leaf. That's one way to do it. That's not my technique, but yeah, I know a lot of people that swear by those collars. I choose to I use repetition and patience, I think. The two tools that I mostly use when I'm training this dog, but I've also a lot of research and watching videos. Why there's You watch one dog training video on YouTube, and next thing you know, your whole feed is just full of nothing but dog training videos. So yeah, I get, every time I look at, I turn on YouTube, I look at, there's a plethora of dog training videos to look at, and they're, it's a great resource as usual. For stuff like that, YouTube is a great resource. That's how I learned. That's how I discovered YouTube. Really, was just looking up things on the internet, and then it would send me to YouTube videos. It's basically how I discovered YouTube, was by doing internet research, looking up topics on the internet, and it would always direct me to YouTube videos. So yeah, YouTube's not all bad. It does have its place. It's bad in a lot of ways, don't get me started. But for stuff like knowledge of fixing things and training your dog, it's great. Mysterious One, what's that? Yeah, Jake's had such a good day today, man. It's becoming a pleasure to, you put in the work. You have some patience, and you work with the dog, and you learn about how to train your dog, and you could take a problem dog and turn him into a fucking pleasure. That's my goal. He's not quite there yet, but man, the difference is so huge. But yeah, it's, with the shock, if that's how your method is, man, it's, I don't think it's necessary myself. You don't need to do that. You can train a dog without a shock collar, when I'm done with this dog, he will be bulletproof. I mean, that's my goal, is when I tell him to sit and stay somewhere, he will sit and stay there until I tell him not to. That's where I'm going to get with this dog. But it just takes patience and time, and getting the dog to trust you and all that. One goal I'm having now is I'm working on trimming his nails. That's always a challenge with dogs, especially a dog that you haven't. I know his nails have been trimmed. Someone's been when I got him. I mean, his nails are short, and I want to keep him that way. So I'm trying to get him to the point where I can, trim his nails, every couple of weeks or so, and then, so they don't ever get long, and then it's not a big deal. But yeah, so that's a goal that I'm working on right now, really big time. But yeah, fuck yeah. What the fuck else is going on in the world? But yeah, that's a good thing, man. Dogs and training, and man, so most people don't even bother to train their dog, They get a dog, they bring it home, they feed it and ignore it, That's basic dog's life in America. Their owners mostly just fucking ignore them, man. Not all of them, but a lot of them. Most people love their dogs, but they don't give them the attention that they really need, And I've probably been guilty of it myself, But you got to learn that the dog is, man, it's just like a person, really. Got a personality just like any human, They're all different. But yeah, what else is going on besides the fucking goddamn economy? Jesus. I don't know how much longer I'm going to make it, guys. Things are getting tough, man. Things are getting real fucking tough. And there ain't shit going on, man, for work. The world has shut the fuck down. There's just no work to be had, man. It's not looking good. I don't want to go work at the grocery store, but it's looking like I'm going to have to do something like that. If I can even find a job, if someone like that will even hire me. It's just, I'm really frustrated with trying to find a job right now, man. This whole year has been really, really rough as far as financially work, having an income. Shit. Luckily, I can live very frugally. My dog eats better than I do. Savy said, don't worry, Trump will save. They got a lot of money over there. I saw an ad with Trump today talking about how much money the Harris campaign has just received from their wealthy billionaire donors. So yeah, man, who gives a shit? Whoever they select is going to be selected in November. You know, I can't say either way. Either way, we're fucked. I'll tell you that much. No matter who wins the election in November, the American people are fucked. And the rest of the world to boot. Most of the rest of the world. A lot of the rest of the world will go down with the ship. Yeah, but who knows? A lot of people are predicting that Trump's going to win it, but I don't know. I think it's going to be the first female president that we've ever had. If you want to call Kamala a female, I don't think Kamala. She's not very feminine and she's not very attractive. But, who cares about that, right? That don't matter. We don't elect a president based on how attractive they are, right? God knows. They say politics is like show business for ugly people. I think that's very true. Ain't none of them very attractive people. I don't know. Some people might find Trump attractive. I don't know. I don't care. But I only judge women, and Kamala, not the most attractive lady I've ever seen in my life. To say the least. So yeah, who cares? I don't really give a shit. Either one of them. It doesn't matter to me who the fucking next president is, okay? Doesn't make a fucking bit of difference, in my opinion. It never has, and it never will. It's just a fucking show. It always has been. The president is just a fucking actor. We learned that with Ronald Reagan. He was literally an actor. That's all it is, man. President is just a front man for a bunch of bullshit. Not even what's really going on. The president is a front man for a fucking circus sideshow. Hey, abandoned citizen. He's a big Trump supporter. I'd rather see Trump win personally, but I really don't give a shit. I got the woodpecker out there. I'm eating out of my hummingbird feeder. So cool. I'll shoot a little video of him since I got my iPod right here. Let's see. Low battery. Get the fuck out of here. Every time I want to use my fucking iPod, it's got a low battery. It's all right. It wants to do updates. All right. I'm recording that fucking woodpecker at my bird feeder. Woodrow Woodpecker, I call him. He's hanging upside down on the hummingbird feeder, just fucking drinking to his heart's content. Yeah, the Walking Jake video was good. You like that one? It's a lot of it's just showing you guys how much work I'm putting into training my dog, man. How much I'm determined to make him into a great dog, and he's doing really well, man. It's paying off finally, you know. And I'm getting some good footage of this woodpecker on my iPod. Oh, I just ripped one. Oh, but yeah, it's amazing, you know, when you put it. Oh, there he goes. You put in the work with the dog, and you know, and it takes a while, you know. It's an investment, and then you finally start getting some results. Like, wow, it is possible to fucking train a dog. And it's so fucking gratifying, you know, so satisfying when you see your hard work pay off. Anyway, you know, whatever you do in life, it always, when you put in a lot of hard work and patience and, you know, dedication to something, and you finally get some results, yeah, fuck yeah. You know, my frustration is finally turning into fucking satisfaction, you know. You just don't know at first. Is this dog ever gonna fucking understand what I'm trying to teach it? But then, you know, I had faith in him. You know, I was like, I know this dog is as smart as any other fucking dog in the world. And you know, if any dog in the world can learn this shit, this dog could learn it, right? He's, you know, it's kind of the attitude. But yeah, the economy, dude, it's just fucked, dude. I mean, I've never seen it so bad, man. This is the worst I've ever seen it in my life. There's just the fucking job market is just fucking dried up. There's just, I've never had such a hard time trying to find a fucking job in decades, you know? So, yeah, I don't know. It's just me, you know? I'm fucking old and people don't want to hire me. I don't know. But there's just not that many jobs to be had in my occupation right now. It's just people don't have the money to spend. So it's frightening, man. 2024 has been fucked, dude. You know, I've been so out of work this whole fucking year, man. It's insane. I don't know how I'm still living. And it's not like I'm not trying to find work, man. I'm trying to find work. It's just, there's just nothing there, man. It's ridiculous. It didn't help that I got fired from the job that I did get because of my filthy fucking language. See, Vanna said, I like to think I'm smarter than average. My exes could never train me, so it could be hopeless. That's true. I'm the same way, dude. I could never be trained by anyone. I never fucking did good in school. You know, I was never interested in school at all. I hated it so bad. I knew it, man. I knew in my mind that it was a fucking 15,000 hour fucking brainwashing course that they were putting me through. And I didn't want no part of it. You know, I remember sitting in school, you know, even like third and fourth grade, just this fucking sucks, man. Staring out the window, not paying attention, you know. Fuck it. I never did my homework. I used to always get in trouble for not fucking doing my homework. And I just didn't give a fuck. I didn't care, man. And now look at me. I'm paying the fucking price. You know, I didn't care about, you know, and my parents and everybody around me kept telling me, you're never going to amount to nothing, kid, if you don't do good in school. They were right. But yeah, I missed a lot of school as a kid, man. I was lucky. I got to miss a lot of school. Because I came from like a single mother family. You know, my mother had a couple different husbands, but they always got divorced. And I was able to slip through the cracks, drop out of high school when I was like 15 or 16 years old. Quit going to fucking school. And look at me now. I don't know where my next fucking dollar is coming from. Gotta mow be back. You gotta mow? That's a good one, man. We all slipped through the crack. Not all of us, man. A lot of people were born C-section. Not me, though, man. I was born normal. Thank God. For my mother, for squeezing me out into the world like that. God bless her. Wherever she may be, she may rest in peace. Yeah. Yeah, fuck school, dude. I hated it, man. I knew all along, man. It was a fucking racket. They were fucking treating us like cattle. I always fucking hated it, man. And now I know, you know. And I thought it was just my problem. I thought I had a problem, you know, because I hated school so much. No, that was just being a normal fucking person, man. It's wrong, man. School is fucking wrong. It ain't right, man. It's no way for a child to spend their fucking life. Yet every child in our fucking society has to go through it, man. It's fucking bullshit. It's no way to learn, man. No way to learn. It's just torture, man. As far as I could remember at school, it was just fucking torture. Just like life, it does basically prepare you for life. Of fucking just arduous, fucking tedious, you know, never having any fucking fun. You know, you got to be somewhere on time. You got to go to this class and that class. And you got to wait for the fucking bell to ring so you can like walk like a bunch of fucking prisoners to the mess hall and have lunch. And then you get an hour to go play out on the playground. It's like in prison. Fucking hate it, man. I still hate it to this day. Poor fucking kids. It's not the way that it should be, man. But it's the way it is in our fucking society. In this fucking indoctrination camp that we live in. Preparing our children to be fucking good fucking worker bees. Follow the rules. You can never not follow the rules. And they teach us that in sports too. You know, kids in sports, you can never argue with the fucking umpire or the referee. You always have to follow what they say, right? If you argue with the referee, it's a fucking penalty. Just like real life. So yeah, fuck it. A fucking crappy excuse for a fucking world we live in, right? Shit. Oh well. I don't know how much longer I can survive in it personally, man. I really don't. It's really getting fucking. The world has slammed itself shut to me, man. There's just so hard for me to find a fucking income out in the world now. I mean, I'm like, what the fuck? I've never seen it so hard to find a job in my life, man. Really. And, you know, it gets to the point where I just don't give a fuck anymore. I don't care. Done. I don't even want to fucking work anyways, man. Sick of it, dude. Sick of fucking going out, giving a shit about making money for other people. Fucking doing things for other people so I can just make enough money to fucking survive. I mean, I know we're all going through it, man. The world is really fucking getting difficult by design. You know, they don't call it fucking Agenda 2030 for nothing. Okay. So we got 5 more years till 2030, right? So, you know, of course, things are going to get a lot harder. Just how long can we survive it? You know, I think I've seen a lot of people dying around me. So I don't know, man. I just don't fucking know. The future don't look good, man. You know, I've lived a long enough time, man. You know, if I die tomorrow, fuck it. I don't care. I've had a good run on this planet, and I don't give a shit. It's just the way I got to be now, man. Because I know there ain't a lot of time left, man. Because they're just fucking making it so hard to survive. But anyways, yeah, that's just how I'm feeling this week, man. Fucking had a hard fucking year, man. It's been a real fucked up year for me, man. I'm fucking worked very little this year. Worked very little. So, you know, fuck it, dude. I don't care. I'm running out of time. I'm running out of resources. And I'm running out of fucking rats' asses. Meaning I just don't give a shit. It's the way it is, man. Sad. You know? This is where I'm at. This stage of my life. I'm not the only one. I know a lot of people are struggling right now, man. It's fucking hard. They really made life hard for us. I mean, just look at the fucking numbers. Since 2020, fucking prices have gone up 25% or more. Has your fucking wages gone up 25%? Has your income gone up 25%? Fuck no, it stayed the same or got less. But yeah, the whole thing is just so fucked up, man. It's just insane. What they expect out of you these days, just to have a job, man. You know? You got to bend over backwards just to get a fucking job now. Just and it don't pay very well either. You know, for what it costs to live now. Fuck. They could pay you $100 an hour, and it's still not going to be enough fucking money to live well. Well, anyways, yeah, I've gone on for 30 minutes. I think I'm going to post a link. We'll get some other people on here. JV boy had to go mow. That's crazy. But you know, you got to mow when you can mow, right? It's the weekend. It's the only time some people can mow. So yeah, I got some possible work for the brewery up here. Hanging some stuff for them, doing some baseboard, and they're going to pay me with free beer. Well, not free beer, but I said, all right, why not? It's the same to me. Either way, I'm going to drink the beer. I might as well do some work to pay for my beer, right? Since I can't find a fucking real job. No, but it's bad. It's really bad, man. I ain't even exaggerating. Never seen the job market around here so fucking ridiculously dry. Like it's depressing, man. So every day I get up, I look all these different spots, you know, trying to find work. Nothing. You know, I answer ads and shit. I know no one ever returns my ads. It's like, yeah, I see like a lot of ads out there on the fucking for work. They don't really want to hire someone. I've heard this. I don't know if it's true or not. But they just put ads on the internet for some reason, and there's really no job to be had. I don't know why the fuck they would do that, but to waste people's fucking time, I guess. But I don't know. Yeah, I'm really frustrated with the fucking. So I've been trying real hard to find work. I finally found a job, and then I get fucking fired. Because of my foul fucking mouth. That was like a kick in the balls, man. Like, it's like, God damn. Thought I was going to fucking have a chance to fucking, you know, make it. Man, fuck it. You know, you're fired, man. He's like, dude, you know how long I've been trying to find it? You know, it took me half a year to find this fucking job. And then he just calls me up one day, says, yeah, you're fired. And I was trying real hard. Oh, we got Mr. Dirty Joe Dirt in the house. He's having technical difficulty. There he is. What's up, man?
What are you doing, man?
Not bad, man.
Well, you don't got to answer that.
I mean, I'm doing all right considering everything that's happening. I'm still hanging in there.
Hey, if I got a job tomorrow, I'd get paid the same amount as I did 25 years ago, man. It's the fucking truth.
And the cost of living is more than doubled since then, right? So, it doesn't really help you out much. Working don't help you that much, you know.
No, don't.
No. But no, I gotta have an income, man. I got bills I gotta fucking pay. You know, they never stop. Those bills never stop fucking coming in. You know.
Yeah, they'll come in a few months after you're dead too.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, someone's paying.
I see dead people. I know dead people that are still getting bills in the fucking mail.
Hey, Grandpa's been dead for like 15 years, and I think he still votes.
Yeah. And he's still
Oh.
paying his fucking mortgage.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh,
death-
fuck.
The mortgage, it has to do with death, right?
Yeah. It's a life
Or-
debt.
It's
Yeah.
the
Mortgage.
death payment. It's called the death payment.
Yeah, it's like that. Yep, death payment.
That's what it means. Death payment.
I didn't get much of that done today.
But that's the way our world is designed.
Yeah.
Keep your ass in fucking debt always. Right? There's very few people in the world that are not in debt.
Oh, we're all in debt for something.
Yeah, it's
There's
insane.
this.
I don't have that much debt myself, but a lot of people that I know, everybody's in fucking debt.
That's my little shed.
I don't fucking, if I buy a car, man, I'll save up the money and buy a car with cash. I'm not going to go out and take a fucking loan. You know what I mean?
Oh, never do that, man. Never do that.
Pay all that fucking interest. It's insane.
Put me in all of that.
You end up paying for the car twice and then some. Some people end up paying for the car three times with all the interest. Yeah.
Yeah, 3 times.
It's insane. It's so fucking ridiculous how they fuck people in this world. People are just so stupid. Okay, well, I want this car so bad. I'm willing to do anything to have this car. I will.
Yeah.
3 times.
Yeah. Maybe when I was like,
over an 8-year period now. That's what they're doing. They're doing 8-year fucking car loans now.
Holy shit. I thought there were 5.
How many cars are still on the road after 8 years?
None of mine.
4-year car loans, and then it went to a 6-year car loan. And now they're doing 8-year car loans.
Oh, and what is it? I think in Japan, they're doing fucking multiple lifetime home loans. I'm serious. Multi-generational home loans. It's like, what the fuck?
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
No, it's believable. Shit.
Yeah, this is a jet, Eric.
And look at the price of these. Oh, beautiful. Nice work.
Not done.
Doing some framing?
Take off. Got all the headers done above the windows.
What are you framing? Living space?
Right now, I just got to put in another header there, and then the tops of them headers back there.
Uh-huh.
This will be the pull-up door. Just something to fucking work on shit out of the rain, man. Put my fucking tools,
Oh, you're just building a workshop?
Yeah, just a little shed, half a floor and then half dirt.
That's nice. Very nice.
Couldn't afford the whole floor, so I figured I'd do it this way.
Uh-huh.
That way I could work here, put a bench there and work,
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Just something to keep my shit out of the rain. It's always in the rain.
Yep. Nice. Very nice. So what are you doing for the roof? Like trusses or?
Well, I'll build a broken hip roof on it.
A broken hip roof. Wow.
Yeah. The hip roof that goes in an L position.
Uh-huh.
So it'll be a broken hip.
A broken hip roof.
Yeah. At least it ain't a broken bastard hip. That is a thing, right?
Hey.
Broken
Eric,
bastard hip.
I don't know, man. I haven't done a lot of hip roofs, man. I've done a lot of framing in my life, but just never done hip roofs. And most of
I've
framing
done
we do,
that.
we just build some walls and then they set trusses on top of them.
Yeah, that's cheating.
That's just the way the world works nowadays.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Nobody knows how to build a roof anymore, really, because they don't do
No,
it. They just don't
don't
do
put
it.
a hip roof.
They're taking all the skill out of the trades.
Yeah, they did do that.
They're taking all the
Yeah, you
skill.
gotta know. You gotta know a little bit of geometry to do the hip roof,
Yeah.
or maybe I don't know.
It's just not.
I know
done
how.
much anymore. It's just not much done much. It's just nobody does it anymore.
It's not.
If it's a hip roof, it's done with trusses.
Yeah, I used way more 2x4s than I thought I was gonna. I can't frame shit cheap. You know what I mean? I gotta fucking frame it like a house, no matter what I do. And that's just the way you do it. So I end up going through more 2x4s than I thought, but oh well.
Yeah, it's expensive these days, man.
It was like fucking $4.50 a 2x4.
Yeah, lumber is very expensive these days. Oh my god.
I mean, I'm sure I could have got away with a few there.
That's pretty cheap. I think it's more expensive over here. I know it's been a little while since I bought some 2x4, so I don't know.
What was it? 2 years ago, I think I spent fucking $5.50 for a 2x4. I was like, what the fuck?
So the price
it went down a little bit.
Yeah, because during like the what, it was really expensive. Everything was.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Everything.
They made everything so ridiculous, Obviously.
Hey man, this is my chop saw. I bought like fucking 7 years ago on clearance for $129.
$29. Oh shit.
$129.
Was that Hitachi?
Yeah, my little one cost more.
Nice.
Fuckers worked just fine ever since.
$29, you can't go wrong.
No, fucker works great,
So yeah, you use a chop saw for framing? That's good.
Yeah, that's what I've been teaching the boy how to cut wood on this.
Nice.
He's not really ready for the skill saw. My skill saws are a little bit dangerous.
You don't want to be putting a fucking miner behind the wheel.
Not really.
Let him chop.
Not really.
Off.
You guys, you use pass load there, or what? What do you use up there or down there?
Some people do, I think, but yeah, some people use pass loads. I use. I always thought Hitachi nail gun. I got a Hitachi nail gun I use.
A framer?
Yeah.
Oh, I never seen a Hitachi up here.
Hitachi used to make the best nail guns, but they went out. They don't make nail guns no more. Well, they become Metabo.
Well, I never even heard of that.
But yeah, it used to be Hitachi, Japanese, but and now it's Metabo. I think it's the same company, but they changed their name to Metabo. Right.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
I never even had a chicken coop yet.
I think Hitachi has always made the best nail guns back in the day.
Huh.
But Eric Saw was at Japan's replacement birth rate, one of the lowest in the world. Wow. That's weird.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, those Japanese, they're not into fucking.
Nah.
I'm sure they are, but no, it's just they're just not into.
I sure would do
that. Japanese are into weird sex practices that don't lead to birth.
Well, they dress up like boys. What do you expect?
They're into strange sexual practices that don't lead to fucking pregnancy.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know. But, yeah.
What it is.
Why is Japan's replacement birth rate one of the lowest in the world? That's an interesting question. They're very responsible. They don't want to bring children.
I think it's because they all live on an island and they're all sick of each other.
That's a good theory, man. I like that.
Well, I'm just going with it, you know.
That's a good one, man. That's obvious. That's seriously funny. Yeah. And they're just sick of each other. Same thing in Hawaii. It's even worse in Hawaii because it's even a smaller island.
Yeah.
It's a smaller island and it's got a shit ton of people. Yeah, they got serious problems in Hawaii, man. Hawaii's fucked up.
Oh, yeah. A lot of beach bums.
Poor people in Hawaii are fucking struggling, man. I think a lot of them, they just want to get the fuck off that island, but they just can't because they don't have enough money to.
Yeah, I sure wouldn't take my last few thousand and go there. I don't care how nice the weather is.
Yeah, I was fortunate to go to Hawaii when I was a kid, and my first stepdad took us to Hawaii, and man, it was beautiful. I loved it, man. I got to go to Maui and Oahu. Man, I didn't want to leave. I tell you, I really liked it there. But it's fucked up now, man. It's so much,
yeah,
man. I never saw the poor parts of Hawaii, you know, obviously. But you know,
there are no poor or homeless in Hawaii. It's a paradise. There's nothing like that there.
I did see homeless people. I did see it. There was homeless people when I was there, and that was back in the 80s.
No, they weren't homeless. They were just walking around.
Hey, thanks, Dwayne, for saying that good show last week. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. But yeah, no, there was, you know, I remember seeing it, and I was like, you know, I was like 14 or 15 years old when I went there, and like, I remember, there was, you know, they were showing me like there was people living on the beach in tents, like right next to the beach. Like, yeah, there's, I saw the tents, and like, oh yeah, you see these people in these, you know. But people that, you know, we were, you know, because like my first stepdad was from Hawaii, and so we knew people. He knew people there, so I got to meet a lot of local people and shit. And they're like, yeah, these people just live on the beach, man. And I was like, wow, that's cool. You know, I thought it was kind of cool, you know, when I was 14 years old, that they just lived on the beach in tents. You know, it wasn't a big deal back then. You know,
I gotta say, if I was born and raised in Hawaii, I would have joined the Navy just to get the fuck off that island.
Yeah, I guess it would be. That's what I've heard from a lot of people that live there, man. So you feel like you're trapped, you know?
Yeah, you'd be like claustrophobic.
Yeah, it's like you're stuck, and like there's like you start to get claustrophobic and shit, you know?
Yeah,
I live in the middle of the United States of America, and I feel claustrophobic. So what the fuck? Because there's so much, you know, everything is private property. You know, there's a lot. They've shut down more and more of the world to the general, you know, people. There's a lot of places you just can't go.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah, it's the way it is here. And I live in the middle of the Rocky Mountains, man. And there's just a lot of places that are just off limits to humanity. Yeah. And that's what they want.
You know, if they just open one large national forest, they could give everyone.
Yeah. I mean, it's just ridiculous how they. And they're just, it's called, you know, that was.
Did you freeze up or what?
You did. Davey Boy said Joe Hawaii is full of homeless. Yeah, I've seen a lot of videos about the homeless event.
Apparently,
And they're stuck on that island. You know, they can't go. It's not like they could swim across the ocean to California and be homeless with all the homeless people in California.
yeah.
California's got plenty of homeless. Dude, what happened, Joe? You're upside down. Did you end up?
I know, right? I was being Batman.
But yeah, it's just like they just had the 1-year anniversary of the Maui fires.
Oh, the Lahaina.
Lahaina. Yeah. And they're still, I don't think there's been one fucking building rebuilt to this day. And those poor people are not allowed back on their property, man. A year later, they're still fucking.
Yeah, there's something wrong.
Something ain't right there. Something ain't right.
No.
You know, you've seen this over and over and over and over.
Yeah.
It's just this ridiculous situation. We can never let people back on their property. We can never let them rebuild their homes because of this and this and this and this and this. And, you know, eventually it all just gets swept under the rug and people forget about it. You know, most of the world has forgotten about Lahaina.
For that. Yep.
You know, I'm sure a lot of people got reminded with the 1-year anniversary.
I only learned one lesson, and that's from now on, all my roofs are blue.
Yeah.
That's all I need to know.
My next roof will be blue for sure. Even if I got to spray paint it myself.
Yeah, roll on some latex.
You can spray paint fucking shingles. Why not?
No, use a roll on latex or something.
Over shingles? You think that's wise?
Why not?
Why not? It's
What
already
the fuck's gonna hurt a shingle?
You think the paint's gonna
Hell,
make
you
it
put it don't even hurt it.
It's gonna make it more waterproof, right? It's gonna protect your shingles.
That's right.
What about when the sun bakes on it? You know, what's gonna happen then? It might cause damage to the shingles.
You're asking too many questions.
I'm just asking questions because, you know, I'm considering doing it.
Conspiracy. I just buy some blue fucking paint.
But I'm thinking, what are the pros and cons if I did paint my roof blue?
Paint costs $200. It costs a couple thousand.
I could paint my roof probably for like less than $500.
I'm sure cheaper.
Or a couple $100.
I'm sure cheaper.
Probably a couple.
Paint ain't gonna. Yeah.
For the paint.
Yeah, it ain't gonna. Yeah.
So, but yeah, I don't know. I think it's, you know, if I had the money, if I had the money right now to do it, I would have my roof replaced with a blue steel roof.
Yeah, I would too right now if I had the cash.
Blue steel.
And I could do that myself, and I still can't afford all the steel.
Yeah, I could do a steel. I've done some steel roofs before, man. It's not that hard. It's pretty easy, actually.
No.
It is. It's
they cut the damn steel.
They cut them to length for you and everything. Deliver it to you just put them on.
Yep.
It's really not that hard.
No, I've done quite a few of them.
Yeah.
I've done way more shingled roofs, though.
You got to have help. You can't do it by yourself. You got to have at least two guys. One guy at the top and one guy at the bottom.
I could do it myself.
You could probably do it yourself, yeah. It's possible, but probably more efficient to have at least 2 guys doing it, or even 3 guys. You have one guy that's top and bottom, and
Yeah.
one guy halfway up the paddles.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. I say 5 guys, 2
One guy
going
cut.
and 1 hand and all.
You know, there's going to have to be some cut panels, like, you know, if you got like a hip on your roof or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
But
No big deal.
My roof has
Most
one
of it you can cut
hip that pushes out.
as long as you can bend and break it.
Yeah. It's fucking easy, dude. It's so easy a caveman could do it.
Yeah. They just name everything odd, so it makes you scratch your head.
Yeah, they want to make everything seem so complicated in this world. Most of it's
Oh
pretty.
man, did you hear about the plane crash in Brazil?
No. I don't pay
Yeah,
attention to the road. That sucks
Oh,
though.
it's been on the news. 62 people croaked, right? They got splatted right on the ground.
Damn.
And I just heard today that there was 5 cancer doctors there on a way to a conference exploring the reason why cancer has exploded the last couple of years.
Huh? Imagine that. And they were
No,
on
no
that plane.
coincidence. They were on that plane, yeah.
Well, that explains a lot.
Yeah. Well, don't explain anything, but makes you scratch your head if that's true.
Yeah. 4 people that were in that position. They
Yeah.
all
No,
perished.
5 of them.
5 of them.
Yeah,
They all
5
perished.
on the way to a concert or conference.
They're questioning the big C.
Yeah. Yeah, they were wondering why the rates have exploded the last couple of years and why so many children are getting it now over the last couple of years. So apparently they probably got something on.
You know what, Joe? I haven't the foggiest.
Neither do I.
Haven't the foggiest. Here in the 2020s, how something like that could happen.
And you know what? Who knows if that story is even true? It's just something I read on the internet.
Uh-huh. But there's no reports of it like in the mainstream media or nothing. I don't follow. I never watched the mainstream media, so I don't know.
I don't either. Just something I seen.
I don't know what they're talking about. You know, I can't stand it. I should watch the mainstream media just to see what the fuck they're talking about. You know, but I just
I couldn't afford to.
It just makes me so ill to my stomach watching mainstream media news. Oh my god, it's just so sickening. You know, it's so sickening.
Same phrases, same shit on all across the country.
The same people dressed in the same suits and the same fucking Barbie doll sluts in their fucking, you know.
It's the same beverages and the same jobs. Yep.
It's all so disgusting, man. It's like prostitution.
Without the reach around.
They don't even bother to give you the reach around, man. I know. As they're fucking you up the ass. Shit. I'm sorry. Did I just say that? But yeah. The prostitution is ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
God.
You know it. You do.
Every time I look at it, I'm just like, gotta be. These people, you know, they're so ridiculous. You know, the way they dress, the way they talk and their cadence. It's just how the fuck, how much can you sell your fucking soul to Satan? I don't. During the CCB, JB Boy said they sent a lot of homeless people on the one-way. Wow, really? That's crazy. I wouldn't doubt it, though. I bought a Greco power paint sprayer. Last year, it would take an hour or so. Paint's high, though. Oh, to paint the whole roof? You could paint the whole roof in an hour? That's crazy.
Yeah.
I have to look
I
into
can't
it.
afford it, so it'd probably take me a half a day to pull that shit on.
Where I live, it's probably worth it to paint my fucking roof blue. I live in a national forest area. You know what I'm saying? With quite a bit of houses around me. This is
Yeah, you know what? If I lived in the middle of a forest, I don't know. I guess I do live in the middle of a forest, but that's not what I'm talking about, right? If I really lived in the middle of the forest, I would run sprinkler systems all the way up to my roof from all my plumbing, and I'd have fucking sprinkler systems on top of the roof that I could just flip a switch inside.
Well, that ain't gonna help you from a DEW, man. DEW.
Well, maybe not.
DEW don't give a shit. A dude don't care about sprinkler systems.
Oh, dude, me with a squirt gun versus a do. I win every time.
You think a sprinkler system ain't gonna stop a do, man?
Well, you need a good super soaker.
You need a good water source. You got to have a lot of water.
Yeah,
it's pretty fucking dry.
Super soaker.
But we have been getting rain here the last few days. It's raining right now, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, we got rain.
But yeah, there's a lot of rain coming through our area right now. That's good.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, we're not going to burn down this fall, hopefully. Because the summer's fucking coming to an end real quick. Get ready. You better get your fucking winter gear out because it's getting cold real soon.
Well, this beer is going to give me a fucking headache. I understand why it's so cheap now. It's all fucking flat.
Yeah, what kind of beer are you drinking?
I got an 18-pack of Busch Light, and it's all flat.
Well, that explains it.
Yeah, explains why it was $10.
Yeah, you get what you pay for.
I guess.
18 beers.
It's all right. I'll have a headache tomorrow.
Exactly. Who cares? Whatever it takes. Yeah, I got a bad habit of drinking beer that costs too much money, but whatever.
Oh, buy cheap beer.
I don't give a shit, dude. I don't plan on being around much longer, anyways. Fuck it.
I got a rule. I never spend more on I don't know how to say it. I just like cheap beer and cheap women. That's all.
I'm fucking done making. I haven't made any long-term plans in a while.
Well, what the fuck are them?
I don't make long-term plans, man. I live day to day. Fuck it.
My longest term plan is looking at the boys saying, hey, when I go, you go outside and you dig my hole and you bury me and throw the dog on top and don't tell no one, all right? That's the longest term plan I have.
I hear that. But yeah, you've been close to death, man. I've never been close to death like you have. Well, I have, but only by accident, where I had fallen down and fucking had serious head
Well,
injury,
I've been there a few times.
where I almost died from a head injury. But that was it. That's the closest I've ever been to death. But man, it's amazing. I'm like, at my age, and knock on wood, I haven't had many serious health problems, man. Thank God. I'm very fortunate in that manner, to not have had serious health problems. As many people do. A lot of people don't live to be my age, man. That's a fact. The vast majority of humans on this planet don't live to be my age. So if I die tomorrow, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I've outlived at least like 75% of the people on this planet in the whole history of humanity. They were not meant to live this fucking long, man. Humans are meant to live 50 years, man.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
That's what our bodies are built for.
Yeah, they're meant to live 80 years if you didn't take any sugar, never abused yourself. Yeah, I could see 80 years.
No, but really, seriously, our bodies are meant to live 50 years. After that, it's all maintenance. After 50.
Yeah, there's no way you live 80 years without help. Someone would have to feed you at least.
100 years ago, very few people lived past 50.
Yeah. They died in their 40s pretty regularly.
Yeah. So we live in a world where, that's as far as I don't know. I wasn't there. But this is what I've heard, I don't believe everything I'm told.
Them motherfuckers, they probably live way longer than us. They just don't want you to feel bad.
But maybe you're right. Maybe they did live a lot longer. And they just want us to believe this bullshit, right? I can hear that too, man. That makes sense to me too. Everything they tell us is a bunch of fucking bullshit. They want us to, people back in the day, they didn't live as long as you guys do. You guys are lucky today. But they're fucking lying to us. That's a possible, very strong possibility. Because we don't know what happened.
I think it's pretty.
We don't know what happened before we were born. We got to believe what we're told, right?
I'm not even positive.
The thing you can really believe in is what your parents and grandparents told you, right? And what the fuck did they know?
Yeah, they don't say shit. Hell,
they were lucky to have fucking radio, right? Your grandparents. That's all they had.
I can't remember 40 years ago. How am I expecting them to fucking remember 50 years ago?
Yeah. So you can't believe everything they tell you either, right? Because they've been brainwashed. There's no doubt in my mind that my parents and grandparents were brainwashed.
Yep.
They believed what they were fucking told.
Uncle Sam can do no wrong.
Yeah. So what the fuck are we supposed to believe? It's crazy.
Yeah.
Nothing. You're not supposed to believe fucking nothing, as far as I'm concerned. You gotta just believe everything you're told.
You can put your faith in taxes and death.
I don't care, dude. If I die tomorrow, man, fuck it.
And the only thing to ever time, because it isn't your pizza, it's the bills in the mail. They'll always show up on time.
Yep. I can say I've had a good run, and fuck it. I don't care anymore, man. If I die tomorrow, dude, I had a great life. Fuck it. But yeah, the other problem is the other problem is that life is just not is lost all its fucking joy, you know. So
It has done a lot of that.
you know, life is not fun anymore, man. So that's
No,
another
I was
reason.
just in town a bit ago, right?
They've taken
And the
all
whole
joy out of
town's
everything, man. It's just a grind.
It's
Life-
fucking. It's Saturday and my whole town's empty. All
Yeah.
them cops chased everyone away fucking years ago, man. Saturday night, there wasn't no one in town damn near.
They've done away with our fucking social lives for sure.
Yeah.
I'm lucky. I got a new brewery
Yep.
that opened down the street, real close to me, and I could go over there. And man, it's a great socializing place. You know, and there's
Yeah.
my old friends there. Well, most of my old friends are dead now, but there's some of my old friends there, and there's some, and I've met a lot of people that live around this area that you know, I never would have met if they didn't open that brewery up the street. You know, so yeah, I'm really
That's cool.
yeah that they opened that brewery, and it's within walking distance of my house, so I could go up there and have a few
Wow.
beers and not have to worry about the fucking man ruining my life. You know. But yeah, that's what you're talking about. That's what happened in the in the 21st century. You know, the police state cracked the fuck down on the people big time and made it so that everybody is afraid to go out and have a good time anymore because they knew the consequences. You know?
Yeah, we were getting served with fucking beer right at the bar when I was 16, 17 years old all the time, man. No one fucking
I remember them days.
how old we were. They wouldn't let us sit and get shit faced, but they'd give us 4 or 5 or 6 beers and get out of here and go find someone to get you some beer. You know?
Fuck yeah, that was nothing for you kids back in them days.
Yeah.
4, 5, or 6 beers.
No. Yeah. But you get my point.
Where I grew up, dude, alcoholism was rampant amongst children. We were.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I wasn't that bad, but I knew a lot of kids and we would fucking drink. I mean, insane. You know, 14, 15-year-old kids just getting fucking wasted. You know, I remember getting wasted when I was 14, 15. Man, when you're a kid and you get drunk, it's ridiculous. You know, the way the world spins, you know, when you lay down and go to sleep, and the world is just spinning. You know, you ever been there to get the spins?
Yeah, not too kid. Yeah.
I remember the spins, dude. Oh my god, it was horrible. I haven't had this.
Now that happens.
Oh, but yeah, god damn, I'm never gonna drink. You wake up the next morning, all hungover. I'm never gonna drink again until the next week.
Yeah. Until next Friday night.
Yeah, it's hard to resist the peer pressure.
They had a kid during the weekends. You were always gone.
There was always a keg party somewhere in my neighborhood, right?
Yeah. $3, $10 or bring your own glass, one or the other.
$2 for the keg party. Yeah, that's all you had to pay. $2. All you could drink. Those were the good old days, man. Kids would get so fucked up and just end up.
Oh yeah.
Party would end up in a fucking brawl. I can imagine in Minnesota it was probably even worse.
Yeah.
It would always end up.
Yeah, I was 17 when I.
The whole place would just end up in a big old fight, man, and the cops would show up. Those were good times.
Yeah. Oh, you're making me sad, man.
It was a simpler time. You know, nobody really.
Yeah,
Nobody really got hurt.
I would like to do that shit again if I was ever given another chance. But how the hell could you not? I mean, that was just
Oh,
That
it
was
so
fun.
Oh, it was so fun. When I was a kid, oh my God. Yeah, I had such a good time.
You couldn't get away with 10% of the stuff. Nowadays, no. No, you couldn't get away with 10% of that shit.
No, we had fun when I was a kid. Back in the 80s.
Oh.
Fuck. It was insane. The world was much better back then, man, you know? It was before they shut down everything.
Yeah.
To this state that we live in today, you know?
Yeah, I remember sneaking in a bottle of Jack all the time to go to the skating rink to meet girls.
Yeah. Skating rink, that was the place to go, man. That was where all the action was. That was the first time I did LSD.
But I don't even know where you could go to find a skating rink now.
I know. God, these kids don't know what they're missing, man. God, the skating rink was awesome.
I would still go to the skating rink even today just to try to dance on skates and
Man,
wipe the fuck out.
It was so much fun when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Everybody was at the skating rink.
We got the Xbox. We got the PlayStation. We got the Xbox.
Yeah, but when we were kids, we had the skating rink and the arcade. You know.
Yeah.
But at least we got out of the house, right? You know. Then they brought the gaming into the house. You know. When we were kids, you had to go to the arcade to play the games. You had to get out of the house.
Yep. Yep. You had to steal the old man's quarters and run.
But it's all by design, man. Why they want people isolated from each other, you know? That's what it's all about.
Every remote on Thursday and Friday, just so they can get a few bucks to get the hell out for the weekend.
Yeah. God, I used to love it, man. Getting out. And now it's like people don't get out anymore. You know?
Yeah.
So expensive to get out, too. They made the world just ridiculously expensive to go out and have a good time. And whatever you want to do, go to dinner or whatever. It's just insane.
Oh, dude, we just stopped at Cole's because I was fucking starving, man. I drove my buddy around for 4 hours so he could go pick up his Indian check that he can't cash, by the way. There's no place that'll cash it for him, but at least we went and got his check for him. So he didn't have no money, and I'm fucking starving, man. It cost us $35 for 3 hamburgers.
Jeez. That's cheap these days.
No, I still don't think that. Man.
$35 for 3 hamburgers? Dude, you got that. That's only $11.50 a burger. That's nothing nowadays.
At a fast food place.
Yeah, at a fast food place. Did you get fries and a drink? Or just the burgers?
Yeah.
The
fries and a drink.
Which is fucking worthless anyways. It's just killing you. You know? It's just toxic waste. Fries and a drink.
It's okay. I put salt on. Salt and ketchup on them. Can't get healthier than that.
Just think about it. The drink is full of fucking, you know, not high fructose corn syrup, right? And then the fries, who knows what's in the fucking fries, right? And the oil that they fry it in, you know? So you're probably better off not having the fries in the drink. I don't even get the value meal. If I'm going
I thought I was better off. I'm starving though.
If I'm going to a fast food place, I won't get the value meal, man. I just get the sandwich. Because the fries and the drink are just fucking death. And the sandwich ain't much better.
Well, after 4 hours in the car, I was getting something to drink, dude.
Yeah, you're better off just getting water. But who knows what the fuck is in the water either, you know?
Yeah, no. I ain't drinking the fucking tap water.
Who knows what they put? What's in their water? You know, so yeah, there's sodas, and it's a crapshoot, man.
Ah, hell. The way I look at it, the PepsiCo Corporation's probably the same place that makes my beer. So what difference does it make anymore?
Just what are you gonna do? Either you just don't partake in that shit, but sometimes you have no choice.
Yeah, I'm not.
You're stuck out in the world and you're hungry, and you got to eat something, right? So I understand. Yeah. You can't just always have fucking lunch packed.
Oh, it was either that or the second I got home, which you were on then, I wouldn't have ate. I would have just some beer. Then I'd have really been fucked. It's like, fuck, I didn't eat today.
You know what I had today? Leftover spaghetti.
Well, at least it wasn't dog food.
I ate some dog food, but it's a dog food that I make myself, and I know it's edible.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. No,
I would have chowed that.
The food that I feed my dog is better than what I eat myself. But I don't care. And my dog's worth it.
Say that too. Yeah, my dogs will look at me weird, like, "What the fuck? How come they get good food?"
Yeah. So I don't care, dude. I'm spoil my dog. I make some good food for him to eat, and I get pleasure out of it. And I'm feeding my dog something decent here rather than fucking, Alpo.
Don't knock Alpo.
It makes me feel good.
You know, if it's good enough for Granny.
It doesn't make me happy feeding my dog shit, basically. So I'd rather feed my dog something decent, And...
Yeah. No, I get it.
But
I get it.
It took me a long time to learn that. I haven't fed all my dogs as well as I should have. Now I've learned.
Yeah, I still don't.
Yeah. It's hard. It's expensive. It's not. It's not easy. I could just go buy my dog some cheap fucking food and feed it. Fuck it, I don't care. But it's kind of like I took it. It makes me feel good to feed my dog some decent food that I made myself, and I know what's in the fucking food.
Fucking Davey boy had too much information on that one, didn't he?
What?
About him and the skating. Yeah, that's kind of funny, Davey boy.
Skating rink?
I think we all knew that girl.
We called cow tongue. We all got it. Oh, the good old days. Cow tongue. Oh man. Oh well.
My question is, where the hell did that girl go?
Yeah, we remember girls like that. Yeah, it was all in good fun. They were they just wanted to be friends.
Yeah, I can say a few other things on that too, but
the skating rink, though, man. Yeah, that was a magic, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So much stuff happened at the skating rink. The first time I did LSD was at the skating rink.
Yeah, we're all fucking old if that's what we're talking about.
What a good time I had. Then I ended up getting in the car with some friends and we drove to Hollywood. That was fucking weird. And then I started peeking balls in Hollywood. First time I started doing LSD. First time I ever did LSD. I'm in Hollywood, and oh my God. And then I lost everybody. I was stuck down there by myself, tripping my fucking ass off. And so I had to hitchhike back home. At
Well, they
15
weren't
years,
very good.
when I was 15 years old. Yeah, I had to hitchhike home, tripping my balls off, dude. That was an experience of a lifetime right there. It was something you would never forget. Your first time tripping on LSD, getting stuck in Hollywood and having to hitchhike home. Yeah. That's how I got fucking introduced to the world. But I made it, man. What's that dog? What's that dog's name?
You are ever. Beam.
Beam. Fuck yeah. Oh, the good old days. I used to love taking LSD.
Boot.
After that first trip, man, I was hooked. The thing about LSD, man, you can only do it every so often. You can only do it like maybe once a month to get the full effect.
Yeah.
What's up, Beam? It's been a while since I've done any kind of that, like LSD or mushrooms. Nowadays, I'm more into mushrooms, but it's pretty much
that
the
was boot.
same kind of thing. LSD and mushrooms. To me, it feels kind of the same. Fuck yeah. Good old days at the skating rink. Man, those were they don't even have skating rinks anymore, do they? They don't even exist. People don't skate. They don't go to the disco. What do people do now? They don't go to the drive-in, go to the shopping mall.
I don't think so.
That's what we did when I was a kid, right? What was a good thing to do, man? Go to the skating rink, go to the mall, right? There was always like an arcade at the mall.
Fuck no. What the fuck they do?
There were always girls there, right? There was always girls there, man. And they were dressed like little sluts. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Those were good times.
Fuck, you go to our mall, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, I miss my youth.
I missed mine too, literally.
What else did we used to do? God. So much.
Well, to
shit.
start with, we went to work as soon as we were old enough to fucking hold a hammer.
Went to work? Yeah. I started working
Pretty
when I was
much.
17, 18 years old, yeah.
Oh, man, I started when I was like 10. My first real job was at 14.
Yeah, I worked before that. But when I first really started working for money, I was young, 17 years old. I quit school. I was a high school fucking dropout, as everybody knows.
Well, I wasn't a dropout. They just kicked me out.
I was a runaway.
I didn't drop out, though. They threw my ass out.
I ran away from everything, dude. Fuck it. I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't take going to school anymore. Couldn't take all the bullshit.
I remember being 8 years old in California, and I hated school so much that I'd go to the train depot where they had a whole bunch of boxcars, and I'd hang out in the boxcars with the bums until school was out, and then I'd walk back home.
Nice.
I did not like school, man.
Yeah, I used to. Yeah, man, I had a whole group of kids in me that we would cut school every fucking day. We'd hang out different places. Sometimes we hang out at one kid's house. Sometimes we hang out at another kid's house. Yeah, we just didn't go to school, and we would like rotate from different people's houses to hang out at during the day.
Yep.
And we just wouldn't go. And sometimes this one friend would show up, and he would like steal his dad's car, and we'd all get in the car and fucking drive to the beach. Fucking, yeah, those were the good old days, man. Dude, I got in so much trouble. I got in so much trouble.
Stories, man, but my boy is sitting here, so I can't really say everything that we did.
But yeah, I got in a lot of trouble, but I didn't give a fuck. You know, I still ended up becoming a fucking high school dropout. My proudest achievement.
I didn't even make high school, man.
That's my proudest achievement, was fucking dropping out of high school.
Them fuckers didn't even send me a class reunion. I never even attended high school.
Fuck it, dude. I didn't care. I hated it. I grew up in a dysfunctional family and shit, you know, and like it was just easy for me to fucking not go to school. You know, I got away with it. I was able to get away with it. And then I just started working.
I came from a single mom household. She had to work 20 fucking hours a day just to have a roof over her head. Yeah. So I pretty much had my kangaroo shoes since I was like 6 years old.
Yeah. Not everybody's cut out, and I wasn't the dumbest person. You know, I could have done well in school if I wanted to, but I just didn't want to. You know,
didn't really give a shit. I never needed it.
In my younger years, I did all right in school. You know, I did decent, and then just all of a sudden, I just didn't give a fuck about it, man. You know.
Yeah.
And it was hard, man. It was tough. It would have been easier for me to stay in school, but I couldn't. It was a weird time, and you know, here I am.
You know what? School system. I lost all faith in the school system, and this is like one of my buddies. He was as dumb as a box of rocks, right? And he didn't do good in school at all. Now let's fast forward like 15, 20 years and he goes to college. He became valedictorian. And I'm like, yeah, there's something up because he's still dumb as a box of fucking rocks.
Yeah, he played along with the game. That's all you got to do.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do is just pretend, you know, and then you'll do great. But if you face the facts and say, this fucking sucks and I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of all you teachers fucking bossing me around, telling me what the fuck to do, you know.
Tell me I got to work for the next 50 years.
I ain't fucking doing it anymore. Fuck you people. You know. You know. That's one choice you can make. You know, and that's the choice I took. You know, for better or worse, you know. I'm sure if I had stuck into school, you know, and I didn't have much hope of going to college anyway. I'm very fucking not very wealthy, you know.
Eric, if you would have just stayed in school, you could have made $22 an hour instead of 20.
Yeah, and that's in 2024 when
yeah,
you need like $100 an hour to live right now. You know, it takes $100 an hour to live right these days. If you're working by the hour, right? It takes a lot of money, I'm saying, to live right in this fucking economy. It's very expensive.
Money was never my thing.
I don't live right.
I actually never. I never once cared about cash, money, nothing. I didn't even care when you paid me. I was pretty easy going, man.
Yeah, it was a lot simpler back in them days. But, you know, nowadays, I'm fucking eating rice and beans for a living. You know, that's how fucking
Do that all the time.
yeah, I'm living very frugally these days.
Oh man. Let's just admit it. We're fucking fucked.
I know. My dog eats better than I do. Okay. I spend more money on my dog's food than I do on mine. You know, because I care more about my dog than I do myself. Because I know we're fucking fucked. But yeah, if any of you people aren't subscribed to my channel, you know, I hate to beg for subscribers. Anybody watching this, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe.
You know how?
I only need 2 more subscribers to get to 600.
Oh, come on, everybody. Join right up. Join the crazy train.
I've been trying to get to 600 for like the last 6 years.
Hey, you know how you're fucked when you're an American? When you can open up your fridge and you got condiments in there that are 5 years old. You know you're fucked as an American.
Yeah, I've been there, man.
Good. It's good.
I like every couple months I throw all the condiments in my refrigerator away.
Dude, I'm sure I still got some sweet and sour sauce in there from 2018.
Yeah, I've been there, man. Now I just throw it away every so often. Every so often.
So I brought
everything. Yeah, every so often I throw everything in my refrigerator away. Like every month, couple months. It's just a routine. If it's been in there for that long, it's got to go. But yeah, because it's ridiculous. People leave shit in their refrigerators. I have, you know, fucking years. Like, what the fuck? This is ridiculous. You got to clean your refrigerator out every couple, 2-3 months at least.
Hey, Davey boy, I made $64 every month on my paper route when I was 9-10 years old.
Wow.
Yep.
That's like $2 a day.
64. Yeah, I know, right? That's fucking stupid. Still did it though.
Yeah, you could buy stuff back in them days for that much money. You know, that was cool, man. I never had a paper route, but I knew kids that did. You know, they were fucking. You know, they grew up to be very responsible adults.
Yeah, I didn't take that path.
They learned the value of $1 at a young age. You know, it was beautiful. You know, the kids that had paper routes. You know, that was the American dream, man. That's how you built yourself up to become somebody in this world. You start with
I had to wait months for out. Yep.
You know, and you could be good.
Yep.
You could like ride your bike, fucking throw your paper and fucking land it right on the porch. Dude, that took skill, man.
Dude, you know where I used to live, where I got that paper route? That there's no way in the fuck I would ever do that now. Stockton, California.
Wow. What a place.
It was a different city back then.
And see, I'm from like Los Angeles, California, you know, so I have no idea what Stockton, California is like. It's like a whole different state from where I'm from.
Yeah, it's central. San Joaquin Valley.
Long ways from where I grew up. But yeah.
500 miles.
But where I grew up, man, in Southern California, man, there was like, paper routes, man, it was cool. You know, and you had to be badass to, you know, I knew some kids that were really good at it, you know, and they would pedal their bikes up in the streets. And they had like racks on their bikes and they would fucking throw the paper, fucking land it right on the porch. Bam, you know. These kids were badass. These kids would grow up to be motherfuckers, man. I'll tell you what. These kids had a lot they had some fucking balls, man. And they would ride their bikes up and down hills. I mean, these kids were tough. You know. Kids nowadays couldn't imagine, you know, what these fucking kids went through in the 70s.
No, it's very true, man.
I know.
Very true.
I lived it. I saw it, and yeah, you know, and those kids that did that, man, they grew up to be very successful people. You know.
What the fuck happened to me, man?
We all ran into a brick wall.
Yeah, that's right.
We ran into the fucking world at some point.
The world fucking hit us like a freight train.
You know, but no, a lot of those kids are doing well to this day. You know, like I said, I never had a paper route myself, so that explains it for me. You know, but my brother tried it, man. He did it for a while. He didn't last very long as a paper boy. He just didn't have what it takes to be a.
I remember I got that out from a kid named Bobby. I remember that too. His name was Bobby, and I got that route from him. And I had to ride my bike. I had to ride my bike over like 3-4 miles to get to the neighborhood I would deliver papers in.
Wow, that's a fucking long way to ride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you had to have all that and then get to school.
Say Davey Boy said that's a lot of money for a kid. Yeah. Like $65 a month or something? Like $2 a day?
Ah, hell. Bought a comic book and a fucking Playboy.
They would do all that work for $2 a day. You know? That's insane. That builds character, man. That builds character right there. Doing all that work for $2 a day.
$2 a day? I think I would have refused it if I would have known what I know now.
You had to go and collect from the people you delivered to, right? You had to go collect.
And a quarter of them.
Yeah, and they would stiff you and shit. Yeah.
Whoa.
At the end of the month, you would go and collect all your money from the people, and then you would get your like $65 for the month or whatever. If you were lucky, everybody paid up.
Yep.
It was a racket.
And then they never gave you an extra paper either. They gave you the fucking number of paper.
Nobody ever said, "Oh, here you go, kid. Here's a little extra for you."
Yeah. They never gave you an extra 10 papers to sell on the corner or nothing.
You want to be a paper boy, kid? You got to work for your money. Ain't no free rides in this neighborhood, pal.
Oh.
You're lucky if someone gave you like a 50-cent tip. But they were building character in you.
No, they're assholes then and they're assholes now.
They were fucking teaching you the value of $1.
At least gave me a fucking $1.
God, what a sad world we live in, where the fucking paper boy is fucking no longer a thing, right? We live in a world where there's no longer a paper boy.
I don't think there is.
No, there ain't no such thing as paper boys anymore. You know, it would be considered child abuse in today's world.
Motherfuckers got electric bikes now.
You're gonna make these poor kids pedal around the fucking neighborhood and deliver papers to people? That's inhumane.
And the addresses?
And yeah, they got to know where they got to deliver their papers to. You think these kids nowadays can handle that shit? See, they don't have balls that kids had in the 70s, man.
All right, now I'm losing hope. Thanks a lot, Eric.
No, it's just not a thing anymore, man. But yeah, that's the world we grew up in, man. You know?
Yeah.
You know, you had to be one of the toughest kids around to be a paper boy. You know? You had to be fucking hard. You had to be hard to be a paper boy. Because it was hard work for a kid. You know?
Yeah.
You had to get up early in the morning and fold all your papers, load them on your bike, and fucking ride out and deliver them by fucking
Wednesdays and Sundays were the worst. Tuesdays were the best.
Yeah.
Tuesdays were the best. Paper thin light for a Tuesday. I remember.
Yeah. And then you had to go to school after that.
Then you had to go to school.
So it was tough. I remember my brother did it for a little while. He didn't last very long.
And there wasn't no fucking bus for school either, man. You had to walk your.
I would get up and help him fold the papers in the morning. You know, you had to fold the papers, put a rubber band around them, and load them into the fucking. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was a big deal when you're fucking like 6 or 7 years old.
You had to buy your bag.
Yeah. It was amazing that was a thing. Davey Boy says Sunday sucked because we had to strip the papers and ads. Man,
that was fucking child laws. Totally broke.
Yeah, those paper bags were heavy. Yeah, and then you had, if you were good, you could fucking ride your bike, fucking throw the paper from your bike, and hit the porch without stopping. Right?
Yeah.
A good paper boy, man, could throw them papers. You know, the faster he could get through his paper route, the more money he made, right? Per minute. Yep. So it built character.
More time you had to go to bed before school.
It would build character in a kid for sure. You know? It would make a kid fucking rock solid. If you could do that every morning and then go to school.
Yeah.
That man, when that kid grew up to be a man, he will be a fucking strong man. No doubt about it. That would build a lot of character. Hence why I could never do it. I didn't have the fucking gusto, man. Or the desire. I never desired to be a paperboy when I was a kid.
Well, I'm pretty sure I ain't got the gusto now.
I just didn't have the fucking drive and just to make money, you know. I gotta make money. You know, I noticed that a lot of those kids that were paper boys, man, they're the ones that wanted things in life, you know, for sure.
For me, it'd be like, if I did it nowadays, even in a car like they do, I'd be like, fuck, I gotta go like at 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning.
And then go to school afterwards? Fuck, this is bullshit.
Then I drive drunk because I'm pretty drunk by then.
But now I fucking wake up like 4 o'clock in the morning anyways. So maybe I should get a paper out now. No,
it's not trying to meet the boat at 4 o'clock.
Dude, the internet totally destroyed the paper boy. You know? I don't know when was the last days of the paper boy. I have no idea. That would be something interesting to look into, to see when the final days of the paper boy delivery ended. I'm saying somewhere probably in the 90s. I
Yeah,
don't think,
maybe.
I don't know.
Like early, maybe.
Yeah, probably maybe even the 80s. You know,
Late 80s, I'm thinking. Early 90s.
when did they finally do away with? You know, there's a lot of things that did away with the paper. Like they would put like paper, you know, dispensaries on the corners of a lot of places. You know, so people could walk over to the corner and buy a paper out of the machine. You know, remember those
Oh,
paper
yeah. You
machines?
always take two. Always take two.
Yeah. So that might have contributed to the downfall of the paper boy. Yeah. It's an interesting topic, you know. You'll have to make a video on the rise and fall of the paper boy.
Yeah. Look it up next week. Tell us. I'm actually curious.
Yeah, because where I grew up, it was a thing, man. When I was a kid, I knew a lot of kids that had paper routes. You know.
When I did mine, it was about 1984,
Yeah. So that was in the mid
about
'80s.
84, 85, 86. I did it for a couple of years.
So I was going on strong into the mid '80s, at least, as far as you're telling me. Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, I remember seeing paper boys. Right, you don't see them anymore. I don't know. I just wondering how long that has been gone. When was the last day?
I'm not driving around at fucking 4:30, 5:30 in the morning to notice the paper boy either.
The paper is done. People don't use paper anymore. You know, it's all on the internet. It's all on their phones. You know,
It's all in.
everything
It's
that
all in.
Yeah, everything that people used to get from the paper, they get from their phone now, right? The paper is obsolete. The newspaper is fucking obsolete.
Yeah.
You know? Nobody.
Yeah, you could still find the Macy's lingerie catalog on your phone, I guess.
No, but yeah, I don't know. I think there still are actual physical paper newspapers in the world.
There's no physical hard copy of it.
Nobody I know reads a newspaper anymore. You know, they all get their information from their fucking phone, right? They're always walking around with
Dude,
their
that
phone.
was fun. I used to read the paper almost every day of my life. And now that you mention it, I don't remember picking up a paper for at least over 10 years now.
Yeah. It's a thing of the past for sure. It's a relic. You've been talking about newspapers. God damn. How old are you? Do you remember the newspaper?
Do you remember the skating rink?
Yeah. And the newspaper. Yeah.
Oh.
That's all we had. God, how the world has changed, huh? Holy shit. People don't even remember these things anymore. You know, it's crazy.
Yeah. We're not even talking to our dads, and they would say shit that was even further back.
You say we're not even talking to our dads, and what?
They would say shit that was even further back, what they used to do.
Oh God. They didn't have newspapers, dude. They had like tablets and scrolls. They didn't even have clothing. They walked around with no shoes. Through 6 feet of snow. They walked through snow 6 feet deep.
Both ways to school.
and they grew up in Hawaii. That's how bad things were back in them days. The iPhone saved the rainforest.
You know what I miss? What people don't even do anymore is no one puts on a white roof. You know, a white shingle roof. No
Huh.
one does that anymore. I
It's-
miss the
It depends on where you live. You know, if you live in like this, the desert Southwest, white shingle roofs are very popular
Oh, are they? Huh.
because it reflects the
I
heat
know.
off your house. You know, white reflects off heat. You know that, right?
Yeah.
So it's
But still,
it's
that's
more-
something. I miss a common white shingle. I haven't seen one in 20 years.
But you know, where you live, people want to retain heat and gather heat in Minnesota. So they put dark
No,
shingles on the house.
they want pretty
To
colors, so
melt-
they're plain. That's all.
But you know, if
They
you
have
live in like
fucking cool.
desert Southwest, like Las Vegas or Phoenix, Arizona, in that area, people put white roofs on their house because it makes a lot of sense. Because it reflects.
Yeah, I didn't
off-
know.
Yeah, white reflects heat. It's a fact.
Sure, I just never been down there.
Yeah. But anyways, it's just I'm just saying because I did some roofing down in Las Vegas and we put on people like white roofs. If you get white shingles, yeah, they're very popular.
Be scuffing them up. You'll see it.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta be real careful when you're working with white shingles. You can't step on them because they will fucking
I'm
show.
so happy I had up doing that shit. I'm so happy I did.
What's that?
I did it fucking ever. Roofing, man. Did it over
Listen,
20 years.
yeah, I did some roofing. It was all right.
I did it every day.
A lot of times in my life, I did whatever I had to do to survive. If I could find a roofing job, I would do it. Whatever job I could find at the time, just to fucking survive.
You know, I don't do shit anymore, but I could still pick up a bundle of shingles with one hand and fucking raise it up above my head like that.
But
I've done it so much.
Nowadays, I can't find a fucking job doing anything. Nowadays, I can't find a fucking job. It's getting really depressing. I just don't give a fuck anymore, dude. I just live till my resources run out.
You got any chance at working at that ski resort this winter?
Probably not. They don't want to hire me.
Yeah. Want someone fucking younger, huh?
No, they won't hire me. Also, because
That's-
back in the day, I wouldn't roll up my sleeve.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Yeah, it just followed me to this day, I think.
The more things change, the more they stay the same.
Well, oh, you didn't want to roll up your sleeve, huh? We're never going to hire you. They're an evil corporation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't roll up my sleeve, so I got on the blacklist. So, yeah.
Well, there's always
I could always go
option.
work at the grocery store, man. But God, that's like
There's always option B. Maybe instead of Eric Farmer, you change your name to Corn Julio.
Corn Julio. That's right.
Hey,
I'm selling
if I get
bunghole. I need TP for my bunghole. That's what he said, yeah.
yeah.
Well, everybody needs TP for their bunghole. That's why TP will grow
I
on-
use fucking paper just to get the dingle.
Isn't that interesting? Remember back in 2020, what happened? There was a TP.
Oh yeah.
That was so in your face. It was. I mean, how disgusting could they have became? We're gonna create a.
I don't know. Jordan, man, I've always been a month or two ahead on my toilet paper and Kleenexes and
Yeah, you
napkins.
gotta be nowadays. But still, that was just, it was such a ridiculous thing that they did there, right? I mean, if you really look at it, it was all done on purpose, just to fucking rub your
I've been
face.
preparing for the end of the world since I was 16, right?
Do you really believe in your whole lifetime has there ever been a fucking TP shortage except for right then?
No.
It's insane. It's ridiculous.
Fucking trees now. There's more trees now than there was in the 70s. So no, there's no fucking shortage.
It was done on purpose, right? Obviously.
Yeah.
It was done on purpose
Obviously.
to fucking fuck with people. Obviously. I mean, that's my opinion. I'll just go out and say it, without, and I was trying to, insinuate it, but I'm just going to
I'm in the same mindset. I believe it, Eric.
It was so done on purpose, and that just makes you show the mindset of these sick motherfuckers that we're dealing with. That they would post some shit like that.
I used to scratch my head and go, how the hell can half the world be this fucked up? And then it dawns on me. It isn't half the world. It's just half of America's that fucked up. The rest of the world's laughing.
Yeah, there are some stupid people in America for sure. My God, I can't believe it. Can't believe how stupid Americans are.
I got a 40-watt light bulb up here, but it's still brighter than fucking a lot of them.
God damn. I deal with them. I'm going to say they believe whatever the fuck they're told. Most of the people I know, they don't question anything. They have no critical thinking whatsoever. They believe whatever is fucking reported on the news. That's it. I'm just like, really? I can't. I can't.
Or it even comes out of your mouth half the time. You know what I mean?
For me to even suggest anything different is worthless. It's just it's a waste of time. It's a waste of my breath to even talk to these people.
Yeah, I quit a long time ago, Eric.
So I don't bother discussing these things with most of the people I know in the real world. I don't bother talking to them about anything real.
Hey, look at my hat. I got it at the Salvation Army a couple months ago.
What does it say? I can't see it.
Let them roam. Hippie Tree. I don't know. Hippie Tree Supply Company.
Hippie Tree Supply Company. Nice. Fuck yeah, it looks pretty cool, man.
I don't know. It's $2, man.
$2, dude. You can't beat that for a hat. $2 hat
covers up this mop is a wonderful investment.
Yeah, I don't spend much money for hats either, man. I'm not much of a hat guy, but no, I have to wear hats.
Yeah, $5 is like my limit, right?
Mine's like $25.
Yeah.
But I'm like,
that's if I'm
for like a sun hat, to just protect my face from the sun.
Hats until just recently, like last few years. Otherwise, I never fucking wore
in the wintertime, right? To keep my head warm. Those are my two needs for hats, right? To keep my face shielded in the summertime from the sun and keep my head warm in the wintertime, right?
Both of us have got more hair. We don't need nothing to keep it warm. And we got large fucking brows. We got large brows. So the sun ain't even an issue.
No.
This is worth it.
But I like to keep my face, I like to shade my face from the sun, keep my boyish good looks, I'm not trying to fucking I'm not afraid of the sun, like a lot of people are. You know, I don't slather myself in sunscreen.
Oh no, you got to use baby oil, man. You got to use baby oil.
I don't.
And if you ain't got baby oil, you better bust out the butter Crisco.
All I do is I shade my face from the sun. That's it. I don't fucking wear sunscreen. Anywhere on my body, you know. So some people are totally obsessed with slathering themselves in sunscreen.
What's that noise?
I don't know, man. That's weird. Am I getting shut down?
I was talking to the boy.
I'm talking bad about sunscreen. I don't like that shit. Oh, no. I'm not talking bad about sunscreen. I'm just saying I don't fucking use it myself. Okay?
Well, you went and started talking about it. I think my dog was throwing up.
I spend a lot of time in the sun, and I don't use sunscreen. That's all I got to say. Somehow I'm still fucking alive.
I don't know how. I don't know how.
I don't either. But it's probably not going to be much longer. So let's enjoy every day we got. Okay.
The fact that you're begging now means life's going to throw you a curveball and you're going to suffer for another 20 years, man.
God, no.
That's the way it goes, dude. When everything goes perfect and smooth and you're on top of the world, you're going tomorrow, motherfucker.
Yeah, when you're suffering, you got a long ways to go.
Yeah, you're gonna
be suffering for a long time, motherfucker. We got someone backstage.
That's just the way it goes, too.
Oh, Gordon Call in the house. What up?
How's it going?
Yeah, not bad, man. We're suffering.
Oh, hey, Call.
Yeah, I've been a victim of diversity lately.
Victim of diversity.
Yeah.
Oh, do tell.
Yeah, I try to live around white people, but they keep moving into my area. And they're all speaking a foreign language. They're all speaking a foreign language.
Yeah, I noticed.
I really wouldn't mind if they're speaking Spanish, but they're speaking French and they're all black. So, and I live in the middle of nowhere, North Dakota.
That's fucking weird, man.
Yeah, no, we're being invaded. Well, we're post-invasion.
By French-speaking black people?
Yeah, probably from Morocco or I don't know.
You're fucking bullshit. You're pulling my leg, right?
No, it's real.
No, wait.
I'm in the middle of nowhere, North Dakota, and I'm seeing.
And you're being invaded by French-speaking black people?
Yeah.
Serious?
Maybe they're from France. Maybe they're from Morocco.
Morocco. Did people in Morocco speak French?
I don't know. Doesn't everyone speak French in Morocco? I don't know. Or what am I thinking of?
I don't know. I do not speak French.
Maybe on the other side of the channel. I forget.
But I love the French accent. It's hilarious, no? Oui.
Perhaps I'm thinking the other side of the.
I lost them. I lost you guys.
Yeah, Morocco.
Morocco. That's in Africa, isn't it? Morocco's in Africa.
Yeah, North Africa. But, yeah, I'm not really. I'm not pleased with the circumstances.
Yeah. Because
soon the Tyrones and Shaniquas and Latrinas will move in, and then you have to worry about. Yeah, they don't care. They'll sell, and they're getting all the best apartments.
Why are you worried about it though? Why is it stressing you out?
Because I grew up amongst them.
Right.
They're a different species.
And
they
they're
smell-
all the way over there in that part of the world. And
Yeah,
you're
they.
like over here.
Yeah, you do not live in Denver. If you
I
lived
live,
in
I
Denver,
live close to Denver.
oh, you live close to Denver, but
Yeah.
you're in a shiny castle on the hill, and yeah, you don't notice diversity. So,
Really? Yeah, I live on a shiny castle on the hill. Really?
basically,
That's
yeah.
what you think.
You do not live with diversity. You see it when you drive down to Denver.
Why do you want to, you know,
Be
make
racist?
platitudes at me?
What? I mean,
I am this and I am that. What are you saying?
what? I know where you live.
You're stereotyping me.
I
do
know where
this
you
and I
live.
do that. Who are
I know
you
where you
to
live.
say that about me?
I
That
know where
I
you
do
live.
this and I live on a shiny platitude on the hill, whatever. What the fuck are you
Latitude,
trying to
that's a
say,
good
man?
word. No, you do not live with them. If you if you really lived amongst them, you often accuse me of being racist. You know,
When have I ever accused you of being racist? Get the
Oh.
fuck out of here.
numerously.
You are making, what's the word I'm looking for?
You've numerously accused me of being racist.
Never have I.
No, okay.
Never have I
All right, cool.
accused you of being racist.
All right, so I don't need to talk about that anymore.
I don't get it.
All right, I think I got you guys back, man.
But
Yeah. No, but no, I'd like to know, when have I accused you of being racist?
I don't know, probably only like 7-8 years ago. But anyway, it's okay. I forgive you.
I'm just curious, man. I'm trying.
Yeah, maybe 7-8 years ago. Anyway.
But are you racist?
Well, racist. What does that mean? Having racial preference? Yeah, of course I have racial preference. You know, like to whom I date, or you know, whom I choose to have children with, or something like that. But yeah, so yeah, I have racial preference, so that automatically means.
Do you have
I'm racist.
animosity towards other races?
Well, are you anti-trans? Would you refuse to have sex with a trans woman? You know, I guess that's what they call them, right? But,
I would not choose to have sex with a trans person.
Yeah, you don't want to be a hateful person, do you? So you have.
No, I'm not being hateful. It's not attractive to me.
Yeah, right.
A trans person.
Right. So yeah, I wouldn't do that either. But
yeah.
Anyway, so I just got invaded. I don't know if they're going to move out in the winter or what, but
invaded. Yeah,
I got invaded. Yeah, I'm surrounded by foreign nationals, and they get all the best apartments. I'm like, hey, I wanted that apartment. You know, it's like, why can't you hook a brother up? You know, it's like, but there's no white loyalty. No, they're after that almighty dollar. They're like, to hell with you. It's like, we're after that money, man. You know, so I guess they're getting, perhaps 2-3 times the rent, and I can go to hell.
Dang, that sounds rough, man.
Well, that's the way it is.
I hear you, man.
Yeah, I pay good rent. So
yeah.
But if they can get more, yeah, why shouldn't they? Why shouldn't you just go after the money? Isn't that the American way? It's like,
it's all about the money in this.
Just go get that money. It's like, no loyalty.
Fuck everybody else. But that's the world we live in, man.
Yeah, no loyalty whatsoever.
Because you know what? Everything is so expensive. It's like everybody needs money, dude. They're putting us under so much pressure because they keep raising the prices of everything, and they're putting everybody under a lot of economic pressure in this world.
Well, money is energy, and
yeah, in a way, but it's false energy in our world. They print it like nothing. They print it
constantly,
and they print it to oblivion. That's the problem.
Yeah.
the fiat currency. You know, that's why we're living in this problem. Our money becomes worth less and fucking less and fucking less and fucking less.
Yeah.
And that's why the prices keep going up. And why we're fucking having a hard time fucking eating these days for a lot of people. You know.
Yeah, they print it like it's going out of style, you know.
Oh yeah, it's the strategy, man. It's why they created fiat currency, so they could print it, and it's, you know, it's ridiculous. It's just the way it is.
Oh yeah, I got some of this. Is one of them, and
You might as well just, if you got a dollar bill, you might as well just light it on fire. It's about what it's worth.
yeah.
The heat that it puts off. It's worth the heat it puts off from burning.
I bought $8,000 in silver, and it's hasn't really. I'll never get my premium back, so I'll never really make money on it. You know, silver would actually have to increase in value. Fuck, I got all these ones.
Look at all that money you got, dude.
No, those are ones.
You're a
and-
rich mother. Man.
What the fuck?
I didn't know you were so wealthy, Gordon.
Oh, I got all these ones. Oh my god.
What are you, a
Shit.
dope dealer? You're selling nickel bags?
Yeah, I'm selling joints. I'm selling joints on the corner, you know. Logan, I don't know.
Do you guys have dispensaries there?
No,
So
not yet.
You can still sell joints on the corner.
No, they want to like institute that, but just like gambling, I'm against.
Dude, that would be so cool if you could just like legally sell joints on the corner.
Yeah, I'm not libertarian by any means.
You know, fuck it, dude. If someone wants to sell joints, if someone wants to buy joints, what's the fucking problem? You know, it's free market.
Well, when it goes to children, it's actually quite proven
children, you know,
that it like
that's another story.
yeah, it'll dwarf you know,
Dude, I smoked weed since I was 9.
their brain size.
I wonder why I'm so
becomes smaller.
stupid.
Yeah. I don't know anything about that. I don't know anything about why you're stupid. No,
But yeah, it's a fact.
it's a fact.
I smoked weed since I was 9 years old.
Oh, that's terrible. Anyway, I got all these ones. I usually try to get rid of them. I'm surprised I didn't get rid of them at the store. Why do I have all these ones?
Because you've been at the strip bar lately.
Right.
Oh, well,
They don't even take
can-
ones anymore.
tell them to,
They don't even take
I,
ones
I
anymore.
wouldn't-
No, nowadays when you break $100,
I'd be
bill,
open to
they
it.
give you 20s. You can only tip with 20s.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to put a $1 bill in a G-string. They'll be like, get out of here.
Yeah, $1 bill. Yeah, that's you know,
Right.
that's insulting.
Right. What? I don't even know what a lap dance costs anymore. It's been so long, right?
God damn, it's got to be in. You know, you got to take out a fucking loan to get a lap dance these days.
That's fucking hilarious. Anyway, I got this. I got to play doorman to a cat. What, do you want to go outside, you stupid? Anyway, hold on.
You got a
second.
cat? I knew you were into pussy. Joe Dirt, what's up, man?
Hey, I'm not getting.
Fuck yeah. Gordon's a trip, man.
You know, low it's for
$1 whores. Those were the good old days.
Hey, I'm not getting very no drop.
Ken's
Come
fucking
here.
red light in the
Keep
house.
dropping out.
But yeah, you keep dropping out, dude. What the fuck, dude? You just need to get some decent fucking internet, Joe.
I think he's on a phone. He's
I
on a
know.
yeah, he's on a telephone.
Yeah. I know.
And at one point,
It's
his
not that
mic.
expensive to get internet at your house.
At one point, his mic was so bad that anyway, that the piece of dust must have fallen out of there, and then it was better for a while. But yeah, Joe Dirt really needs
But
to work
anyways,
on
you
his
know, I don't
mic.
care. Joe Dirt shows up when he does, and he's gone when he's gone. I'm not here to judge Joe Dirt for
Yeah, Ken F's Caravan Life. Yeah, good day, Ken. Good day, mate.
Yeah. What's up? We didn't hear from Ken. What's going on down under? How are things down under?
Tell us
You
about
guys
the
are, they're
penguins.
heading into spring as we're heading into fall. I know that much.
He's been warmer in where he's at than I am where I'm at.
Yeah, you live in the South Dakota or something?
North Dakota.
No, the North Dakota.
Yeah, that's
Northern.
what. Yeah,
The cold part of Dakota.
yeah. I'm in the cooler Dakota.
Yeah, it's fucking cold up there.
Yeah, we get kind of cold.
Yeah, I live in the Rockies Mountains of Colorado, and yeah,
And you get damn
kind of
cold.
a similar climate, I think.
Yeah. Oh,
It gets cold here.
you have.
I'm at a high elevation.
Yeah, you have really weird shit going on
It's
there.
much colder than it is in Denver.
Like the
I'm not far from Denver, but I'm up much higher than Denver.
like in the late evening, the wind might pick up, and then it'll pick up the cold air that was trapped in the gullies or whatever, and then it gets this
That's
cold.
true.
It gets cold for no reason, you know. But that's hilarious.
That's true. Yeah, you know, because of the mountains, you know, this
Mhm.
the shadows create cold pockets.
But you live in a beautiful area.
Yeah, it is beautiful.
Much like Ken Rotman.
Yeah, it's very beautiful. Sometimes, you know, other times it's not so beautiful. Like in the dead of fucking winter, when it's fucking the wind's blowing like 90 miles an hour. It's yeah.
Yeah, I picked up a video about Lake Hayward or something. No, Hayward Bay. No, Howard Bay. Anyway, I can't even remember. I have to go look at it here. But yeah, it's north of Brisbane, along this Hervey Bay, Hervey Bay. Yeah, north of Brisbane. But if I ever went to Australia, I'd have to make a visit to Hervey Bay. And he says it's like summer today. Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys, it's been like more winter like here lately. In August, I mean not winter like, but more like autumn like. We've had a couple of chilly days here, and so interesting. Chilly, rainy days without much sunshine. So yeah,
No.
felt a little more like autumn. So like a little early taste of autumn we were having. I think, yeah, autumn's definitely coming quick. Like it or don't. Every day is getting shorter.
A video showed up on my feed about Hervey Bay, and I swear if I ever went to Australia, I'd have to go there. That
Hervey
must
Bay.
be amazing. Yeah, people pronounce it Harvey a lot of times, but I guess
Hervey.
yeah, it's Hervey.
That's how the Australians would say. Bye.
Bye. Yeah.
I try to talk like an Australian.
Then you got Point Vernon. There's so many attractions in the area.
Bye, mate.
Yeah,
That's my Australian accent. Bye, mate. Bye, mate.
Yeah, Ken says it. Ken says it's pronounced Harvey. Anyway.
Hobby, bye, mate.
Bye, mate. Right.
Oh, Australians, man. Love Australians.
Yeah, when I go to Australia, and I'm gonna pick up the accent real fast. People do that though. Like even if they go to the like reservation around here, they'll come back speaking like Sioux Indian and stuff.
Oh.
No, they pick up the accent really fast.
There's like a reservation Indian accent.
Yeah, but they're all
Yeah.
speaking English. But in the same token, it's like
They have an accent.
yeah, they do. Yeah, definitely.
What is it like?
I mean, I don't even know. My first two wives were from the res, and
Do they talk like stupid people?
no, it's not like Kentucky or anything. So
Not like Kentucky. But they have their own accent. That's
yeah,
right.
they definitely do.
Everybody has their own. Everyone has their own.
Or
That's
even
cool,
if
though,
they
man.
go into Canada for a little
You know,
while.
that's cool though, man. I really, respect the Indians on the reservation, or I should say, the Native Americans on the reservations.
But even if they go into Canada for a while, they'll come back with a Canadian accent. It's like, wait a minute, where have you been? That's Canadian.
Oh, I've been up there in Canada, eh? You know, don't you know?
Yeah, Minnesota is like, yeah, you betcha. And I used to have it all down pat, but I've been in one spot for a long time. I've been pretty much where I'm at for like a decade. So I used to be able to describe it better, but yeah, there's like three accents. You got Canadian, you got reservation, and yeah, then you just have Midwestern, anyway.
Yeah, that's a lot of different cultural,
Well,
languages.
us Midwesterners, we speak proper. We don't have an accent. We enunciate properly.
If there's one people in the world that don't have an accent, it's Midwesterners.
Right.
They speak the most bland form of English you can imagine.
We speak proper English.
The most bland English you could ever imagine.
Well, people in the UK, I usually describe them as speaking back hills, southern country Fs. Yeah, they can't they refuse to enunciate properly. Anyway,
that's interesting.
Yeah.
Just how different people speak English around the country. I find it fascinating. But it's becoming a lost art. Different, dialects and different, accents.
I think there's a proper way to speak English. It's becoming a lost art. But anyway,
I think a lot of people, they just don't appreciate, the different that we used to have, the different dialects and different accents, and now that's all becoming a lost with the whole,
Well, allow me to affect this accent because the chicks dig it,
the differences and different accents around the world has become lost, and everybody talks the same now because of the internet and of the international, so people are losing their individuality. I should say, individuality is become lost around. It's sad, but that's just the way it is. So different accents are disappearing because everybody learns to talk the same way because we all learn to talk from the internet.
I find most accents are merely affectations. It's affected. It's not real.
Accents.
Yeah. Most accents.
Affectations.
Yeah. Because the chicks dig it, man.
That's why people talk the way they do to attract chicks.
I don't know. I was just merely throwing that out there. But
It's a possibility.
Yeah.
Yeah. To be more interesting for sure. and to make your language a little more interesting is, interesting possibly to the opposite sex
Well, people
or
used
the same sex, depending on your sexuality.
people used to think people used to think a British accent was sexy or something, and that it would attract women, and they would just put that on. That
God, I hate the
affectation.
English accent. I really do. So
Yeah.
it's so. I don't really like the English accent. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, I much prefer the Australian.
Australian, all of them. It's kind of it's weird. I don't know why I find those accents annoying sometimes.
Right.
Because I just grew up in the United States.
It's like, don't come on here with that accent and try to pretend to be a brainiac.
But no, I have a lot of Australian friends, so I don't want to annoy them. I don't want to fucking.
I think I have
hate my Australian friends.
I think I have two or
I hate
three.
their accents.
I think I have 2 or 3 Australian friends. I'm not sure.
But no, I really don't care too much about accents, But yeah.
Yeah, the whole idea of linguistics is kind of a peculiarity that I.
It really doesn't matter. The way your accent sounds. It doesn't. It's just the way you talk, right?
The pronunciation of words is kind of interesting. I used to have the Oxford Shorter Dictionary, but linguistics in general is kind of an interesting.
Why do different people from different parts of the world have different accents? And that's an interesting thought.
Well, if you listen to Noam Chomsky speak, I don't care, what his political ideations are, but Noam Chomsky, I think he speaks very proper English, so if you listen to him speak, he's an old man now.
Does he have?
Huh?
English, American.
He has no
Australian.
accent. He's like completely bereft of accent. So anyway, I just think that's kind of.
So he doesn't have an English accent. He doesn't have it. Because Americans really don't have Americans are bereft of accent.
He enunciates it and he pronounces words very clearly. Yeah, like yourself, I would not know where you're from by the way you speak. You don't seem to have
a bereft of accent.
Yeah, you don't have accent, I don't think.
That's interesting. You're right. I'm the most bland English you could fucking ever hear.
I wouldn't call it bland, but no, you enunciate rather clearly. So you speak English rather well.
Well, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Actually, I grew up in Southern California, so that's probably if there's such a thing as a Southern California accent.
Well, there is, and you don't have it. So
I don't have it.
You kind of had it for
Come
a while.
on, bro. Come on, bro. What do you mean?
Right.
I can have a California accent if I want to. No, I hear you. I try to speak without any accent, really. So I guess that's bereft of accent.
Yeah, you enunciate clearly.
That's all, and that's all I try to do, man. I do a channel on YouTube here where I try to talk to people. I want to be as clear and so everyone understands what I'm saying. But yeah, that's what it's all about, man. If you're going to be talking, you should be understood, right?
Yeah.
That's all. I know. That's why I look at it. I don't like people talking in all kinds of slang and shit. It's not my style.
I don't like memes. I don't like tongue in cheek. I don't.
I mean, I do a little bit of slang here and there, but it's not really my style.
Yeah. Yeah, memes, metaphors, tongue in cheek.
Yeah, I try to, keep it all straightforward English language.
Yeah, I try to say what I mean. God damn it.
Sadly, we're there's only so much you can communicate using the English language.
And how many minutes we got left on this planet?
Oh, it's we're getting down to the end here. We're running it down. We got a few minutes. I can, I'm keeping myself in shape. I got to go the full 3 hours every week.
Oh, 3 hours now?
It's been 3 hours for a while.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah. It used to be like a 2-hour show, and you were like a 2-hour show twice a week.
No.
And then, yeah, you had the ridiculosity factor, and then the weekend update. Anyway.
I think it's been 3 hours for a long time.
Oh, a long time, yeah.
So, but not always, dude. I don't hold myself to 3 hours.
Anyway,
sometimes, but usually
I drink vodka. I love vodka. Vodka has been very, very good to me.
Fuck yeah.
I get so plastered. Like hell isn't having it. God damn it, I'm telling you.
Fuck yeah, dude. Vodka, dude.
Yeah. Anyway. You drink a whiskey drink, you drink a vodka drink. You drink a whiskey drink, you drink. Anyway.
Fuck yeah. I just drink beer all straight.
You're kind of.
No vodka, no chasers.
Yeah. Yeah, you're kind of blurry there, Mr. Eric Farmer.
Am I blurry?
Yeah, kind of blurry.
Adjust
I like the lights in the background. You've had those lights.
Right. How's that?
You've had those lights in the background for a long time, but anyway.
Yeah, they've been lasting a long time.
I remember you used to have a really good microphone as well. Your audio is good right now, but you used to have a great mic. Did you have like a Shure mic or something?
No, I just got this. I've had this mic for a long time.
Oh yeah, the one in front of you. Okay, yeah. I thought is that a Shure mic or what?
It's just a Yeti mic.
Yeti. I don't know that name, but
yeah, it's a decent mic. I think I've heard a lot of good things. People say it sounds great. Ken says I think my camera needs to be refocused.
Yeah, some with your camera. We love your beautiful face, so we got to see it.
How's that? Is that?
No, it's not working. Maybe there's some dust on your lens.
Maybe.
Yeah, we got to see your beautiful mug.
Can't see it. Oh well. It is what it is, man. I hate that term. Why did I just say that?
Yeah, it is what it is. You know,
I hate that.
That sounds like that sounds.
I mean, sometimes I say it, but I really don't like that term.
It is what it is.
Yeah, I really don't like it.
Yeah, that's Richie from Boston saying.
It's just obvious, just stating obvious.
It is what it is.
It is. I hate every time I say it. I'm like, God, why did I just say that?
Yeah.
Why did I just say that?
Right.
At any rate.
There's another one. Right. You've been watching Richie from Boston.
At any rate.
Right.
It is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's a fact. That's my new one. But it's a fact. What do you think? Just stating facts here.
Yeah, I think if you had a light on the other side of your monitor, then you'd be clear as day.
But that don't matter how clear I am.
Yeah, you can be blurry as
It
fuck.
matters what we talk about here.
Right, exactly what I'm saying. Yeah.
What I look like is irrelevant.
Yeah. What I look
think I
like.
look pretty cool, but whatever.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter what I think.
I think I look pretty goddamn cool right here. So
Yeah, you do.
yeah, it is what it is.
And who cares what I look like? The suck StreamYard kicked me off. Damn it.
But there's nothing in the news that would surprise me. If they said Martian aliens have landed, it would not surprise me.
Martian? Oh, me neither.
Yeah, I mean, the news is so ridiculous that I would not be surprised.
I don't watch the news, so
yeah, I would not be surprised by anything.
So I don't know what's going on, dude. I don't know what's because I never watch the news. So I'm totally misinformed. Disinformed.
You watch YouTube.
Uninformed. I'm uninformed. Yeah, I watch YouTube. True. I'm sure if there was an alien invasion, I would hear it on YouTube, right?
I mean, I could come on with the most incredible news item and people would believe it and they'd like fact check me about it because they're kind of believing it. I could just say almost anything. But that's how incredible our news cycle is. It's so ridiculous that, yeah, people are ready to believe anything at this point.
So yeah, I don't watch the news. So that's my problem. But yeah, I have no idea. But I just hear, but you always get the backlash, even if you don't watch the news. You're always going to hear what the big stories really are, right? Even if you don't watch the news. But maybe I should start watching the news.
No, fuck that.
We get closer and closer to the selection.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be a show.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's going to get more and more ridiculous, right? Especially after, Trump got shot in the air, right? And then Joe Biden jumps out of the race, right? And so now it's,
Well, who do you think is going to win?
Donald shot in the air Trump versus Kamala Harris.
Okay, I'm going to go 3, 2, 1, and then we'll just say who's going to win the next election. Okay, let's because I like making predictions. Okay,
me too.
Okay, so at the end of my 3, 2, 1, we'll just say who's going to win the next election. Okay,
God, right. It's so hard to choose.
I love to predict because I'm usually right. Okay, begin. 3, 2, 1. Harris. Yeah, there we go. We did it. All right. Yeah, we both predicted Harris. Yeah. That's fucking cool. No, that's cool.
It's just the writing's on the wall.
Yeah. Yeah, I forget what you predicted. It was really, it's going to be Camel Toe Harris.
Camel Toe. Yeah.
But yeah, you predicted it as I did. Because if Donald Trump were elected, he'd have to actually do what he promised to do, which is nothing, his last term. So yes, it's absurd. But thank you, Eric. You're grand. I'm telling you. Yeah, we both predict Kamala Harris will win.
At this point, that's what I'm predicting.
Will it be by? No, it'll probably. I was going to ask you, will it be by a landslide? I don't think it'll be by a landslide. It'll just be by.
Like the last election.
Yeah, it'll be.
What else can I ask to say? Just look at the last election, and that's all I got to say.
Okay. It'll be narrow.
To say the least. Get him, Jake.
Jake.
Jakeinator.
Jake is concerned about something going on outside.
That's all right. He just went out the doggy door. So
gonna
he's out there taking care of business.
Right. He'll go kill. He'll go
He don't
kill.
fuck around.
He'll go
If
kill
there's
whatever
a
needs.
bear out there, he'll chase it away.
He'll go kill whatever needs killing.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what Jake does.
Yeah, he seems like a good dog.
Yeah. Now that I put the dog door in, he can go in and out whenever he wants. So, fuck yeah. Good on him.
Joe says, no matter how much I vote for Trump, my dead grandfather will still outvote me.
Jake came back in. Come here, buddy. Jake.
And then Davy Boy says Camel Toe will win. Then
Jake.
he will get
Jake.
his Trump tards to fight because he will say the election was rigged.
Jakeinator, exactly like last time. Damn, I can't get Jakeinator on film, on camera.
6 was warm up prediction programming.
Oh, Jakeinator, you don't want to get on camera. Jake. Who's that?
Whoa!
Now I got him all excited.
Whoa! Whoa!
Jake. Yeah. He's getting better and better, this dog, man. I've been working with him.
Right?
I've been working with this dog. And man, I'm gonna make the fucking greatest dog ever.
Okay. Yeah, sounds
That's
good.
my goal. To training and
Yeah, everyone seems to like the Jakeinator.
yeah. I'm really determined to really train this dog well, you know. And yeah, it's going well. My training of Jake, he's really coming along amazing. You know, I didn't think I could get him to this point this quick. You know, it's just a matter of patience and, you know, and determination. You know, you just got to keep. You can't stop. You got to keep training the dog.
Well, everyone liked the walks with Dingo and walks with the Jakeinator. Yeah, that's
he's a different dog.
yeah,
You know?
completely different dog. But
The thing with Jake is I have to really train him because he's a lot more dangerous of a dog, you know.
okay.
And he needs a lot more training. He needs to be totally fucking trained, you know. Because he can do a lot of damage. So he needs a lot more training.
Yeah, I don't.
You know, he can kill dogs, you know, he can hurt children and shit. So it's very important to train this dog really well. You know, that's my goal.
Yeah, the ex-wife had a dog that would just go and bite the schnoz of other dogs and wouldn't let go. And it was
That's not good.
Yeah, and they said, "How many? You know, this can't
That's
happen
unacceptable.
again."
That's unacceptable behavior.
Right. Absolutely. And I'm like, you know, yeah, this shouldn't happen again. Well, this is only the second time. It's like, no, this can't happen again.
You gotta train your fucking dog.
Yeah.
But Jake's doing fucking good, man.
Yeah, the Jakeinator seems a good good animal. What do you got here?
You know, you know why Jake's doing well? Is because I fucking take the time to train him. You know, I fucking put the effort in. That's why. That's all it takes.
What, he wants to attack cars?
Yeah, he wants to attack cars. Fuck yeah. And I'm working on that. It's hard, but I'm working. He feels like I think in his mind, he thinks he's trying to defend me from the car,
Right. Yeah.
So I'm, my cure for that problem is just taking him out there every fucking day and just repetition to where, he fucking gets sick of it,
Yeah, I like that
Knocking
harness.
cars.
I like that harness you have on him. It seems like you're able to control him well enough that, and you can let him know when, he shouldn't actually pursue a car or something. But
Yeah. So it's a battle.
Yeah.
It's a battle with that because I live right next to the highway. So I have
Go ahead.
I have to walk on the highway a lot. So he needs to get used to it. It's
Right.
imperative for him, even for his survival. If he gets out of my yard somehow and he finds himself on the highway, he needs to know how to act and not attack at fucking, diesel trucks running by at 50 miles an hour.
Yeah, that'd be a workout in itself. Just restraining.
He's trying
the
to
dog.
attack a Mack truck going 50 miles an hour. It's not going to end well for him.
he looks like he's really strong too. So just restraining him, it looks like a bit of a workout.
Yeah, that's good. I need the exercise. So that's a good thing for me. But yeah, I'm just working with him, and every fucking day I do it because he has to learn, and he will. I guarantee you. A couple months from now, he won't be lunging at cars anymore.
Oh, he looks like a great dog. Yeah.
And I'll be, oh man, I miss the days when Jake used to lunge after the cars. That was fun. But yeah, he will get over it. But it takes time. So, it takes time and it takes repetition. So I do it every fucking day. Every day. I walk on that highway and, Jake lunges after the cars and I fight him. And yesterday he almost dragged us both right in front of a fucking Mack truck. I swear to God, I got off balance and he tripped me and he was running and I couldn't stop him, man. It was pulling me right towards a fucking Mack truck. And luckily I was able to fucking just at the last minute.
Well, that's where you get him to heel.
Take control because but the thing is he tripped me, dude. He came like that and I lost control for a second. And he was like, and he was pulling me. I was like, oh God, we're gonna die.
Yeah, you take the leash and then you pull it back and you say heel, and you do it a lot until they know when to heel.
But no, he does great. Except his only problem is when those cars go by, he freaks the fuck out. When cars go by at 50 miles an hour, he freaks the fuck out. Normally he walks fine. Normally he walks just fine. But when the cars go by at 50 miles an hour, he loses his fucking mind.
That's when you do the heel thing.
At that point, there's no reasoning with him. He just freaks the fuck out.
If you give him the consistent command to heel, then
there's no. At
then
that
he'll
point,
learn that.
At that point, because of the car going by and the noise and the fucking and he feels like he's trying to protect me from that car going by. There's no reasoning with him.
How old is Jake?
There's just no fucking reasoning with him at that point. With all that noise going by, he just freaks the fuck out. At this point, I'm not saying that's not correctable, but at this point, it's you don't understand the situation. You know,
Well, we should
normally
talk
he
to.
walks great without a car going by at 50 miles an hour. He's fine. But when that car goes by at 50 miles an hour, it's a whole different situation.
We should
Yeah.
talk to Ken. He's the dog whisperer. He knows everything about dogs as far as I'm concerned. But I don't know. Do you have a Ken Rotman backstage at all?
Yeah.
Yeah, let him join in. He's the dog
might be-
whisperer.
Joe Dirt. But no, I'm just saying, dude, there's nothing I can do with this dog. When those cars go by at 50 miles an hour, he's like, he just loses his fucking mind. You know, it's bizarre. But normally he's fine. I got total control over him. But so it's just something I'm working on with him. I will get him. He will learn it. But right now, it's a challenge. It takes everything I got. You know, he'll learn over time to not. But right now, he is fucked.
I mean, Ken Rotman has
the
had so
fuck
many
out over
dogs
traffic
that I
going
think
by at
that-
50 miles an hour. If a car is going 20 miles an hour, it doesn't bother him. But when it's going 50 miles an hour, he freaks the fuck out. Even if I'm like 20 feet away from it.
Yeah, I'm not a.
Sometimes he don't. Sometimes he remains calm, but no, he's still tense. But he doesn't totally psych out over it.
Yeah, I'm not a dog psychologist, but Mr. Ken Rotman is a dog whisperer, and he'll tell you anything you need to know.
Yeah, I'm learning to be a dog whisperer, you know. But yeah, this is a tough situation that I'm dealing with, and I'm dealing with it. You know, I face it every day with the dog. You know, and I just, you know, I'm learning how. You know, it's nothing I can do. I'm walking down the highway and cars go by at 50 miles an hour, and I'm just like, all right, I just got to brace the dog. He's going to freak the fuck. And this dog freaks the fuck out. When I say he freaks the fuck out, you've seen the videos, haven't you?
Yeah.
I mean, he's pulling me with everything he's got, you know, so it's.
Yeah, I'd get a slightly better harness, I think. Your harness is sufficient, but.
Yeah, probably a more padded one, maybe. But, you know, it's a matter of time to break him of this fucking habit. The only way to break him of it is to keep doing it. You know, I got it. Repetition. He's got to do it. He's got to face it over and over and over and over and over and over until he quits fucking freaking the fuck out. That's the only way. That's the only way to do it. My opinion.
Why do they want to chase cars?
The only way to stop him from doing it is to keep exposing him, because the car's going by so fast, and it just, you know, he thinks it's a threat. You know, the noise of the car going by is a fucking threat. You know, that's why.
I can't figure out why dogs want to chase cars.
No, he just, you know, because it's going by at such a high rate of speed that it's like a threat to him. That's the only thing I can think of. When they're going slower, it doesn't bother them. But when they're going at that high rate of speed is when it fucking freaks out.
Okay, Ken Rotman says a halter around dog snout helps direct them. Anyway, so.
But that's not how I choose to train my dog. But you know, wouldn't work. If I just had a halter around his snout, he'd pull right out of it and get killed by a car.
Blue heelers are bad for chasing cars. None of my dogs ever did that. Yeah.
But I don't know if you've seen my videos with this dog, dude. You know, it's like trying to hold a fucking bear.
No, I watch your videos, yeah.
I mean, it's ridiculous how much animosity this dog has towards cars.
Well, I ride
Insane.
bicycles, so
Fucking
yeah.
insane. But only when the cars are going like 50 miles an hour. You know, that's when he freaks the fuck out. When the cars are going slower, it doesn't bother him. But that high rate of speed going by, it just fucking freaks him out. You know? So I'm just learning to deal with it, and just, it's like I say, it's repetition. That's the only way. The dog will get used to it over time.
Ken says Tiani's dog Zeke was so hard to walk until we got a halter on him. So
No, Jake's easy to walk
until a car goes by at 50
miles an hour.
Right. Yeah.
Other than that, he's I've been working with him. He's a great. You know how I've taught him to walk. You see my video teaching Jake to walk.
Yeah, I've watched several.
It's very simple. It's very simple.
Yeah.
It's just patience. It's a matter of patience. You know, and he walks great until we get on the highway, and those cars go speeding by. Oh, he just freaks the fuck out. I'll get him over it. I will. It's just I do it every single day. You know, every single day.
Okay,
he will get fucking over it.
Yeah, otherwise he's gonna kill a car.
It'll be interesting to see where he's at, you know, a few months from now.
He'll definitely kill some car.
Yeah. Or some poor kid on a bicycle. But
No, they're not traveling 50 miles an hour.
Yeah, he doesn't bother with people on bicycles. It's just the car is going 50 miles an hour or greater.
Fucking.
So yeah, it's an interesting dilemma because I live real close to the highway, and so we got to walk there a lot, and the fucking cars going by.
Yeah,
it's a challenge to get him to fucking get over that problem. It's very important that he does. You know, if he ever gets out of my property by accident and gets out on the highway, you know, would he act like that in the first place if he was off a leash? Or, you know, would he attack the cars if he was off a leash? If he did, he wouldn't survive very long. You know?
Yeah, he would chase that car down the road, and
it's a doggy heaven.
Well, they try to bite the tires. I mean, that was the thing my uncle was going through with his cattle dogs. Yeah, they would try to bite the tires, and
that's not good. That's not healthy.
If they ever
of a car going 50 miles an hour, they're not going to live very long.
Right. If they ever got a hold of that tire, that's not a good scene. Yeah, there's a lot of cleanup involved there.
Yeah, that would be the end of the Jakeinator. So I got to learn to teach the Jakeinator. So,
do not.
You know, one thing I do. Sometimes I'll just stand out there for a while, just hold them, you know, and just let the cars drive by. Just hold them, and just let the cars drive by. You know, that's a big part of it, I think.
How does he get?
I'm gonna start doing that more. Just stand there,
right,
and let the cars drive by.
They're not a threat.
And just be calm. Just be calm. Just be calm. And just let the cars drive by. Just stand there calmly. You know.
How do you get along with him in the house?
We get along great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
He mostly just chills out on the couch, which is behind me. And sometimes I got a dog bed over here. Sometimes he comes over and lays on the dog bed. Yeah, but we're still bonding. You know, I've only had him for 2 months.
Okay.
And then I got just like I got this place all set up for a dog. Because, I just had another dog, so,
Right.
and I got my bed set up and I got a dog bed right next to that. So he sleeps in the dog bed close by. So, yeah.
Yeah, it seems everyone likes the Jakeinator, so yeah, he should.
Yeah, it's an ongoing battle, man, with me and the Jakeinator.
But he should fit well with you. So
Yeah, we're working on it, man. We're really working it out, man. Things are going well. I'm pleased with Jakeinator's fucking progress. He's doing
Yeah,
well. Today I was very, just last couple of days, he's really turned it around. From where I was like not happy with him to where I'm like, dude, he's showing signs of improvement.
yeah,
After all the work that I've done, it's paying off. And only because I put the work in.
right.
I haven't given up on him, and I keep working with him. I keep working with him, and I know it's going to take a lot of work. And you know what? I'm seeing results, which is awesome. When you put in that much work with the dog, and you finally start to see the results, and he's coming around, he's doing what you want him to do. The training is coming back around. He's becoming a much better dog. He's doing better around other dogs. He's walking well with me. So yeah, fucking yeah. I got a lot of hope for Jake. He's doing fucking well.
Well, everyone likes the Jakeinator. Everyone that I've seen comment, they like the Jakeinator.
Well, who doesn't love a dog?
I like the Jakeinator, and
Yeah, he's doing well, man. You know why? Because I'm determined to train him well.
Yeah.
And that's what it comes down to me, man. It's all on me. Whatever happens with Jake, it's a reflection on me. And so I'm determined to make him, and you know what? It's working out very well.
Yeah, the Jakeinator, Jake seems like a great dog. Yeah.
Yeah. So I got a good dog to work with in the first place.
How much does he weigh, do you think?
Like 62 pounds.
Okay, right.
Like half my weight or whatever, a little less than half my weight. But yeah, but yeah, he's strong as fuck.
Yeah, he looks like a really strong animal. Yeah.
He's more like an 80-pound dog with this, how strong as he is.
Yeah, he looks like a good specimen.
Really strong and just really fucking,
yeah.
He's got a head like a fucking hyena. He's got a big head. Scooby-Doo and Marmaduke would be jealous of Jake's head.
Yeah, some friends in Stanley, North Dakota, they have a Malamute so big that you could they would gladly run a grown man on a troika all over town. It's like they're so strong,
Jake's not that big. He's only 62 pounds, but he punches away above his weight.
Okay.
He's probably like an 80-pound dog in a 62-pound frame.
Yeah, so he's boxing way above his weight. Yeah.
Yeah,
so
he's way stronger than his weight, I'd say. Jake is. And he's got a head like a fucking Scooby-Doo, big fucking head. Scooby-Doo's got a big head.
Well, I still like Bruno a little bit better, so.
But I think I'm gonna dress Jake up for Halloween. He's going as Scooby-Doo.
Anyway, I still like Bruno a little bit better.
Bruno,
Ken's dog.
Hell yeah, I do too. But Jake's working on it, man. I'm training Jake. You know, Jake's in training. He's like a boxer in training. You know, and I'm working with him. And Jake's gonna come out, man. He's gonna be badass.
Yeah, he's gonna.
He's already getting good.
He'll be a contender.
Jake's already learning.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna keep training him. So he's just gonna get better. So I don't think any dog's gonna beat him in the future. Jake's gonna become the ultimate fucking dog. That's my goal. You know, it's what you know. That's why I got the time to train him.
Okay.
You know?
Cool.
So yeah. And I'm determined to train that dog to be fucking the greatest dog that ever lived.
Yeah, everyone likes him. So,
You know, but he's good, but you know what? This dog can be great. And I'm gonna make sure he becomes great, dude. This dog is gonna become
yeah, I'm more of a dog person, but I currently have a cat knocking on my door, and it's my cat Squiggy, and I'm doorman to a cat. So
yeah, we're gonna have to wrap it up, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks for hanging out, Gordon.
Yeah. All right.
Everybody else in the chat, Abandoned Citizen, Ken, Davey Boy. Fuck yeah, we love you all. We spent a lot of time talking about dogs and cats.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a live stream, and it's kind of like an after party sort of thing. But anyway, I'm gonna do a live stream. If you want to show up, Eric, that's fine. Anyway, I'll just
I'll probably be asleep very soon.
I'll bid you adieu and have a good night, Eric. Nice chatting with you. Okay.
Fuck yeah, love you guys. Everybody here. Good night.
All right. Bye-bye.
Love everybody.